Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to Last Day on Earth Survival. So, quite recently we have gotten a brand new update, the Island Region update, and it has brought a lot of new content to Last Day on Earth Survival. However, this new update is not 100% perfect. There are some good things about this update, and as always, there are definitely some bad things about this update. So, let's probably begin with the good things that this update has brought. So, first of all, obviously, it has brought like this entire new location. There are a bunch of like new resources. You can farm like this thick hide, you can farm like spore samples. Titanium now is a lot easier to get. Finally, titanium is kind of useful. You no longer need your refined melting furnace. You can just drop 5 titanium ores inside of a simple furnace and you'll be able to get 1 titanium bar. You can use that titanium perhaps to repair some of the weapons if you have gotten this repair workbench from the northern region. But this new island region also brings you some new resources, such as new items, such as this storage for equipment. You'll be able to store armor here, and the limit is 20, so that's really a lot of storages for equipment. That is awesome. I have no idea how many items we'll be able to store here inside of the storage for equipment. It should be 40 armor items, but we'll see how that's going to be. Maybe it'll be less, maybe it'll be more. I have no idea, but most likely it's probably just like 40 items, so 10 of each. Like you can store 10 helmets, 10 pieces of 10 jackets, 10 pants, and 10 boots. That's what you should be able to store per one, like storage for equipment. But we'll see how that goes. Also, the island region brings us this refined melting furnace. I am interested why it says limit 2 out of 2, so maybe now we can put 2 of these refined melting furnaces, so I'll need to check that out. That's quite interesting, but it'll be quite easy for you to get this refined melting furnace. It's quite easy to get this workbench blueprint if you need this, and it's also quite easy to get this like stone cutter's table or like this sewing table blueprint, or maybe even like this medical table if you need this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be probably starting my free-to-play account, and on the free-to-play account most likely I'll try to get this sewing table blueprint because you do need a lot of bandages, and bandages as a beginner, intermediate, or even like end game player, you always need bandages. So yeah, this sewing table will be quite useful, so most likely that's what I'm gonna get. Other than that, you don't really get like a lot of awesome loot. If you were like some sort of like an end game player, I think these storages for equipment are quite useful, maybe even if you're like a mid-level player. But for that, you'll have to kill this Concilium 3 times, and Concilium boss is quite difficult. So now we're getting to the bad part kind of about the update. So in order to kill Concilium, you got to do 15 daily tasks, and Concilium only gives us 300 genomes, which is really not a lot. They should probably reduce the amount of tasks needed from 15 to maybe like 6 or something. And if they don't want to reduce the amount of tasks, we should be getting more infected genomes. Instead of like 300, maybe give us like 600, 750 genomes. I think that'd be a bit better. Also, the boss loot is quite trash. You don't even get like a guaranteed pistol. You don't even get a chance to get better pistols. Like for example, this Dead Island, it says that you can find anti-spore pistol and this anti-spore sniper rifle. I've never found it myself, but it says that it's possible to get that, but I've never found it. But when you kill the boss, you cannot even get like the sniper rifle. So that's quite interesting why it works that way. But we also have like some other locations. And yeah, the worst part about this island region is that for killing the Borealis boss inside of the northern region, you get 300 infected genomes as well. But from island region, you also get only 300, which it's a bit more difficult than the northern region. But today's goal is very simple. I'm gonna get like a bunch of melee weapons, some gear and whatever, and we'll be farming inside of like these dead islands. We'll be farming old mines and other stuff. Maybe some of you have come up with like some tips and tricks on how we can farm like these islands a bit cheaper. So I'll be farming a bunch of resources. I'll be doing daily tasks because I do want to fight another boss over here. Luckily, the boss is not extremely difficult. You don't really need a lot of these inhalers. I've seen some people use up only like 2 inhalers. At least I've gotten a comment, and all you need is just like 1 anti-spore pistol and a rifle, and that's about it. Plus you can get the healer's buff that gives you like 10% more damage, and then you can do even more damage when you fight that boss there. So there's that. But hey, time for us to go there, and we will be prepping to go to the island region. We'll get a bunch of resources and we'll start farming today. Also, I have another thing that I wanted to mention. So it looks like the survivor's path, right? We have the survivor's path over here, and it looks like they changed it quite a lot. So we have the new beginning, we have the true friend, right? And then we have the power shot where we have to assemble the workbench, not the repair table, but the upgrade table for the weapons, whatever it's called, I forgot. In any case, then you have to assemble the chopper, and then you gotta go to the northern region, which is all right because you assemble the chopper, you're gonna go to the northern region, and then the game wants you to assemble the boat, right? Then you gotta assemble the boat. As soon as you assemble the boat, you gotta go to the island region, and only then you unlock the expeditions. So if you start a new account right now, you're not gonna unlock the settlement and daily rewards until you beat the boss. Is that true? Because that's quite insane. Because the settlement is quite useful, and hopefully you can unlock the settlement at the very beginning when you start a new account, because it'll be quite difficult. Because as a new player, you should unlock the settlement as soon as you can. So hopefully you can unlock the settlement before going to the island region. But I'll be experimenting with all of that when we start a new account, because they've definitely changed some things. So I want to see how new players play this game. So in any case, let's get out of here. Let's grab some loot and let's go to the island region. We don't have a lot of spore resistance, and I also don't really want to waste this armor over here. Wait, why do I need to repair this? Because maybe repairing it will be kind of nice. I've seen that repairing this other armor, where is it? I know that I have it. There we go, this one, right? Repairing this armor is quite trash, because you gotta have a lot of copper. Yeah, you probably need like, what, a stack of copper? More? A stack of copper only gives you 20%. That is actually insane. Developers have most likely fumbled this. They made a mistake. They need to definitely fix this, because a stack of copper just to restore 20% durability of this anti-spore mask, that is like 100% broken. That should not be a thing. That is like definitely broken. But wait, what about this mask? I want to drop some titanium, and I want to see how that works. 96 copper, apparently. Yeah, that's a lot of copper for one piece of clothing. That's definitely broken. Hopefully they'll fix this, but at the same time, I don't have hopes that they're gonna fix anything, because we still have the headhunting arena event, and they still have not fixed this event. So as long as they haven't fixed the headhunting arena event, I doubt that they'll fix anything. Hopefully they'll like pay attention to the island region. They'll like buff the boss. They'll maybe give us more genomes. They'll fix like some of the items inside of the repair station. That'd be awesome. But let's just hope. And 9 titanium. Okay, so you need 10 titanium for one piece. You know what? I don't think it's that bad. I think... yeah, that's what I'm gonna think. You should probably use titanium to repair this, unless it's difficult to farm titanium. Because most likely some of you will have a decent amount of titanium, but if you don't have it, it's easier to smelt titanium than ever. But you gotta go to the other place to farm titanium, so it's not gonna be that easy, actually, to get that titanium. So kind of forget about it. Maybe you can use the other stuff, the spore blockers. And how much titanium do you even need to craft this armor? None. Okay, 6 and 5. 11 titanium bars to craft this armor. Interesting, quite interesting. Okay, I want to get the spore blockers, and I want to try to repair that stuff with the spore blockers. Easier to farm, you get from chests in the Sand Quarry. Oh, you get the titanium from the Sand Quarry? That is insane, then. Yeah, then it's easier to farm titanium, for sure. If you can get that stuff from the Sand Quarry, then it's easy. I want to loot the Sand Quarry for a bit. Yeah, you only get 1% per one, like, spore blocker. That's really not a lot. That is really not a lot. So I'd like to craft another armor set, right? Like this one. Whatever it's called, the anti-spore armor thing. I could probably even craft... yeah, I have enough thick leather. So let's try to craft this. If I have enough thick leather. Hopefully I do. Oh no, I don't have enough tanned fur. So we gotta deal with that. And we'll craft that and we'll go to another place. Most likely I don't even need this armor to farm stuff. So there's that. If Kefir played their games, that would make stuff easier. Maybe. Maybe, perhaps. Do you think the devs even play their own game? I think they do. I think they do. It kind of doesn't... I don't know why the loot is the way it is. I don't know why they haven't fixed the headhunting arena event. But it's alright. I don't think this update is as bad as... maybe the first impressions. It's not as amazing as the first impressions, and it's definitely not as bad as some people think. You don't really need a lot of armor to fight that Concilium, plus Concilium is not that difficult, and yeah, you'll have to kill Concilium once anyways to progress through the story, and once you kill it, you'll be able to unlock any workbenches that you want. Again, we don't have enough loot here. The update is not perfect. I think we should be getting more stuff inside of this Genesis collection, because the rewards there are pretty bad. But it is what it is. Tanned fur. Let's grab this and let's get a bit of tanned fur. Oh no, I don't even have any tanned fur. Are you kidding me? So yeah, maybe I need to upgrade my tanning rack because it looks like you need a lot of that stuff. Whatever, let's just get this just so that I get the armor. And then I'll fill it up again so that I get some tanned fur while we farm. Headhunting should have like a shop. It would be better and make every boss better and funnier. And like a special blueprint. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There are lots of things that should be done about the headhunting arena event. And as long as we got the headhunting arena event, as long as it's as bad as it is, I doubt the devs will fix anything. But hopefully I am wrong. Hopefully. Because the headhunting arena event is so bad. Like, even if you buy everything in that headhunting arena event, even if you, like, pay to win that event, it's still bad. Like, even if you could, like, beat that event, it's still not really that worth it. The loot is just not that good. Like, the amount of time, the amount of meds, and, like, some weapons that you gotta use there, like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth your time. Like, even if you could get everything, it's just not worth it. It's just that bad. But you can't even, like, finish anything. You get, like, 20 bolts from that event. Like, it's just insane. It's like, it's incredibly bad. It is ridiculously bad. But I kind of sorted out the base here a bit. I just had like this chest full of trash and everything else got moved into these other chests. So there we go. I've sorted out my base off camera. I'm gonna store that here and we're gonna store the other armor. I want to see one more thing. Can you craft another refined melting furnace now? Is that a thing? Can you craft multiple refined melting furnace? It says installed 1 out of 1. So I cannot install another one? But then why does it say here that you can get 2 of these refined melting furnaces? Why does it say 2? Why does it say 2? I'm confused. Maybe you gotta upgrade this bench first and then you'll be able to build another one? Or maybe it's just a bug and they didn't think it through. Yeah, max 1. I cannot build another one. They say gotta buy. Oh, you can buy a second one. Oh, I forgot. You can definitely buy a second one. I see. You have to buy it in the store. Oh, I totally forgot about that. They added like the extra recycler and the refined melting furnace in the store. I totally forgot about that. Doesn't matter. No one's gonna use their refined melting furnace that much anyways. So who cares? Yes. Things and stuff and reasons. Okay, we gotta craft the pants. We got the pants and the anti-spore boots. Check. So we got everything. We got the armor. Might as well bring the SWAT set with me. I'd like to get a gas mask. Do I have a single gas mask? I should have at least like 1 gas mask. If not, then I'll get my SWAT set. Maybe I don't need a gas mask. Maybe I don't need this. In any case, doesn't matter. Well, I have this armor here. I have my SWAT set because it gives us only extra like 1 spore resistance, so it's not that bad. It's not that good, actually. You can just go with the other armor and that's it. Okay, let's bring some bandages. Let's bring some inhalers. I want to bring, this time, bunch of melee weapons. I want to see how it's like to farm that island and all the other stuff with melee weapons. I want to see how it goes. And a bunch of food. I think that's more than enough. Don't really need to bring more than that. You know what? Like, this is enough. And let's bring a bunch of melee weapons. For Sand Quarry, normal armor is enough. Yeah, the Sand Quarry is quite easy, actually. The Sand Quarry is decent. So I'll grab, like, some of these melee weapons. And a saw blade mace and another saw blade mace. That's a lot of melee weapons. You know what? There we go. Let's grab this. That is something. And let's bring a couple of Glocks. Glocks and shotguns. Glocks. Gotta get ready because I am gonna go to that island on my free-to-play account someday when we unlock it. So gotta prep for it. Is that too much? Did we bring too much loot? No, that's all right. I'll store some of this stuff here. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll store some stuff inside of the dog. We will fill up the dog and everything will be okay. LDoE is already full. Who did it? Who did that? Who did that? Okay, Let's try to pop this roaming zombie. Repair guns on the workbench. We should probably repair something as well. Did I upgrade all the pistols? No, I haven't even upgraded the pistols yet. I love the new loading screen. Nice. Nice. Sorry it was me. It's okay, I forgive you. Do I forgive you? Maybe. Well, let's store the things here. Also, why do I have this backpack? Oh, probably I used it for the thumbnail. Okay, let's switch to the different backpack. Because this backpack is I want to get back my box that I have. Where's my box? There we go. There's my cargo backpack. Now we're talking. Now it's much better. Modify your pistols. Yeah, just modify the pistols. We got the armor. We got everything. Time for us to go to the island region. Do I need anything? Do I need a shovel? I'm not going to farm sand. We have a lot of sand. I don't really need that sand anyways. So I'm not going to farm that. What else do you farm in that island and all the other regions? I need drills. Let's bring 2 drills. What else do I need? I don't need pickaxes. Oh, I need a hatchet. I might need a hatchet because there's a daily task that needs a hatchet. Spore spitters are quite easy to fight if to figure out they have a pattern. Yep. You can definitely use melee weapons more than I've used them in the live stream. But again, the update just came out, so we had to test things out. I think 1 hatchet is enough. If it breaks, it breaks. We'll get another one. They say C4s. You definitely don't need C4s. Like, for what? For the island region? What? I'll be exploding my own boat? Why do you eat so many carrots? To have better vision. Just have better vision. You don't have space. Have space. You have too many healing items. I am planning to stay there for a bit longer, though. Maybe let's store, like, 2 of these. Okay, so I have a bit more space. I'll delete the hatchet later. Plus, we're gonna get rid of melee weapons soon enough. It's alright. It is alright. I just go there and I plan to stay there for a while. At least I think so. I want to farm like all of those regions, not just the Sand Quarry. But yeah. Use gas mask instead of the anti-spore mask. That's also a good idea. But I actually want to get it. But does it break faster now? Do I have one in the inbox? Equipment. Gas mask. At least 1. I kept deleting all of my gas masks because they were useless. Now I got 0. Yeah, I don't have a single gas mask here. And I know gas masks don't have a lot of durability. No gas masks. Oh, there we go. I got 1. The gas mask gives 3 spore protection, and this one gives also 3 spore protection. Yeah, I just want to experiment with that gas mask. To kill the new event boss again, please, with normal guns. No. The normal guns will be not worth it. And you're gonna get the other guns, so don't worry about it. Plus, I cannot kill the boss right now. I stole your gas mask from inbox. I needed them for Bunker Alfa. Why did you steal my gas masks? Why did you do that? That island feels like it could be better. There's not that much of a reason to go there besides mining titanium and dailies. So has anyone figured out like which island is the most profitable? Like which island has the best loot? Like which island has the best chests to loot? Obviously, like the Sand Quarry is gonna be like easy. You gotta loot the Sand Quarry, but the Sand Quarry doesn't drop everything. So do you just farm like the old mine or do you farm the dead island? Has anybody like figured out anything? Which chests are the best? Old mine, in my opinion, is the best as copper tuna. Best island and Sand Quarry. Island and Sand Quarry. Quarry and old mine. Old mine is the best. Okay, so there are some different opinions in the chat. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll be figuring that out, I guess. Let's hop in the boat. Oh no, the boat is also full. Well, that's alright. Let's go. How to warm up in the northern regions. Get good armor. So do we do the daily tasks first? Maybe let's do those daily tasks first. Let's try to do that, I guess. We gotta cut down the infected trees. So let's cut down those infected trees. So I will have to get this armor. Of course. How to increase XP quickly. Farm Bunker Alpha and get the experience, the healer buff. Oh wait, this place also keeps damaging me. Excuse me. This armor is bad. This armor is trash. For this region. Okay, there's one chest. Do you always get one chest at the beginning? Probably not. No! Okay, there's the dude. Okay, just stood on this stuff. Okay, so they're gonna spit again. Okay, so you can kind of figure something out, I see. Okay, so bro is gonna spit again. Okay, maybe I stood too far. Okay, let's get closer. And... alright, we can definitely work on this. Okay, the parasite just came out of nowhere. I want to loot the chest. I want to loot the chest, please. Loot, loot, loot. We're definitely gonna loot it. Yeah, you see how easy it is? Yeah, you can definitely dodge those things. You can definitely deal with the spore spitters. It gets more annoying when there are like multiple spore spitters attacking you at the same time. When it's like one spore spitter, it's definitely easier, but when there are multiple of them, it becomes annoying. So you gotta be quite careful. Okay, we gotta also cut down the infected trees. Yeah, there are like way too many zombies. Has anybody figured out, is it better to destroy these spore miasmas or do you just avoid them? Feels like maybe destroying them is better. Yeah, I feel like melee weapon is better, but you do destroy a lot of armor though. And plus these parasites are coming after me. I feel like destroying those spore miasmas is also worth it. Yeah, just the poor armor. If it wasn't for the armor, I think it would be a bit better. Okay. Okay, is that an infected tree? That's definitely not an infected tree. Okay, so we're gonna let these guys explode. You just gotta be probably careful here. You gotta sneak a bit more. So use the island pistol. Didn't bring any. You can clear the place without the island pistols. Is that the infected tree? No, that's not the infected. Oh, this is the infected tree. Okay, let's chop that down. Okay, the spore miasma is going to damage me quite a bit. And I just got like 3 basic logs and that's it. Didn't get anything else, just 3 basic logs. Using island pistol is cheaper than wasting your gun. It's my gun, brother. Don't look at my gun. Close your eyes. Don't look at my gun. Let me waste my pistol. Let me waste my Glock. There we go. Wait, we can probably get the spore runner. Right? Yeah, there we go. We got the spore runner. Yeah, these stupid parasites, though, they don't stop coming, do they? These parasites just never end. Waste Glock. Yeah, we always waste Glock. And it's also debatable that the pistol is actually cheaper. We could probably bring the pistol, though. The pistol is pretty cheap. The pistol is actually pretty cheap. To be fair, it's cheaper than... Yeah, it's pretty cheap. The pistol is cheap, though. I didn't bring any pistols with me, though. Could have brought those instead of Glocks. Oh no, the stupid miasma. Can I just shoot it down, for example? Because it will be damaging quite a bit, and I don't want to waste my inhalers. Okay, it's gonna go down. Yeah, I should have brought the pistol. You should definitely bring pistols. You should farm enough of those sand quarries and get the pistols. Okay. Yes, pistol is cheap. Yep. Pistols are quite cheap. So at least there's that. Okay, let's try to shoot that spore miasma. The stupid parasites, they're so annoying. whether the thing is gonna pop. Maybe it's not worth it to kill them. Maybe if you have the pistol, the other pistol, it's kind of worth it, perhaps. Okay, let's go this way. Where's another tree? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. When you get two of them, you're kind of cooked, aren't you? Especially me without the pistols, I am quite done. Without the anti-spore pistols. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 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 And the parasites keep coming. Whoops. Of course, my character targeted the parasite. Okay, that dude is dead. And I think we should be able to melee this spore guy. Just gonna let this guy come closer. There we go. Go and spit again. Okay, go and spit again. And there goes spit again. So when they're one-on-one, they're definitely doable. But when there are more of them, they become quite annoying. Why don't you do giveaways, says Cartilos. You're not gonna win them anyway, so why do you care? You're not gonna win that giveaway. Why would I tease you guys with the giveaway? Oh, 3 people can win something, but the rest of the hundreds of people aren't gonna win anything. So why would I tease anybody with those giveaways? Because you're not gonna win it. Statistically, you're not gonna win it, so why do you care? Okay, let's grab this. This. There's gotta be, there we go, there's one more chest. Just takes a bit of time. You can definitely clear this place, but it does take a bit of time. Okay, so while we're at it, we might as well just mine some titanium, I guess. Maybe. Look at the amount of parasites that just keep coming out is ridiculous. I also wanted to find other chests in this place. If we got any other chests. Something is better than nothing, says Sujal. But you're not gonna get something. That's the whole point. Like, you're not gonna get it. I can bet that you're not gonna win. So, like, what's the point? Like, yes, something is better than nothing, but you're gonna get nothing. Is it even worth it to go that way? Okay, there we go. There's another tree. Maybe I can find... There's also another... Look at this! The stupid spitter just came after me. Okay, so I should be able to find that spitter here. Okay, I'm gonna wait until bro spits once again. I just need to go a bit here so that I got more space. Maybe I can do 3 attacks. There we go. Bro is gonna spit one more time. And we can... Hey, yo! Maybe unlocking the anti-spore mask for the dog is maybe worth it here. I think the dog is gonna do a lot of damage to these zombies. So maybe that is awesome. I won a lot of giveaways. Well, I'll make sure that you don't win anything here to break your streak. Because you won a lot of giveaways anyways. But yeah, there are lots of reasons about why I don't do the giveaways. They bring so much negativity. Then people spam me like every day. Like, Psych, when more? I didn't win. I didn't get the loot, Psych. My account disappeared. And then I have to be their tech support for the next like month. So that ain't happening. And as I said, on top of that, you're not going to win anything anyways. So why does it matter? So you constantly got to probably keep looking at that minimap. And when they chase you, you got to go. Okay, there's the bear and there's the spitter. Of course. Of course there's that spitter. Okay, one more time. Got to go this way. We need West region. Yeah, we're going to get the West region. We're going to get the East region and the Southern region. We'll get all of the regions. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. Whoops, didn't mean to step on that. Yeah, this place is quite insane. Nuts. Yeah, plus going here with this armor is probably not a good idea because you will be wasting a lot of inhalers. And if you have them, it's easy, but without those inhalers, it's nuts. Okay, there goes Spit again. Yeah, I just hate these Spore Spitters anyways. They just spawn and ruin everything. To say the drone. Quite useless, to be fair. It's not gonna shoot anything. It's just gonna like float above your head and do nothing. So whenever you beat the boss 3 times, what's the first thing you're gonna buy? The dog armor? I don't even know. I believe getting the... It's quite expensive though, but yeah, the protective mask might be alright. Maybe. But for that I gotta kill the Concilium twice. Okay, well I just got exploded. So yeah, either that or the storage. So can I get to the other chest? Like, can I cut down one more tree? Can I loot the chests? I try to avoid killing all of these enemies here. But it feels like they just never end. And I'm almost out of my inhalers. It's insane. Okay, well, we're gonna pop one more parasite. Okay, let's go that way towards the chest. Maybe I'll find one more tree. Unless there are only 5 trees, then I'll have to kill this guy. This floater bloater. Okay, floater bloater is going to explode. Very sweet. These guys are gonna explode as well. So hey, let's chop down one more tree. The boat recipe isn't changed. Some things have changed, I guess. I think you need like a bit less carbon. Okay, so there we go. There's one more chest. I want to get to that chest. Okay, gonna go through the spore miasma. Bruh. Bruh. Was it worth it to get here? Hopefully. No! Okay, so they do see you from very far away. Well, I'm gonna let that spitter come a bit closer. I won't spit again. Ooh, that engine thing is quite decent. The engine attack is really good. There we go, bro is dead. But yeah, the engine attack was really nice on that guy. We've done like, what, almost 100 damage? We got nothing. So are these chests even worth it? Like, I haven't like really looted anything. I think you waste more resources and more time looting these chests. Especially in these zones. Like, what zones are worth looting? What zones are worth grinding? Because I took a while for me to get that chest. And we got, like, literally nothing from that chest. Just bunch of trash. Spore armor is only useful in islands and anywhere else. Yes. You're absolutely right. Go to the old mine. So this place is useless. I'm in the dead island right now. The dead island seems kind of bad. That's what I gotta say. The dead island seems kind of bad. Wait, why am I stuck? Hey, yo. And how do these parasites know that I'm here? Why do they target me? That's stupid. What did I do? Okay, there's one more chest at the bottom. Plus, I haven't even mined that titanium. Insane. And this armor is almost destroyed. Nuts. I have to leave this place. I have to leave this place. Okay, whoever that is. I'm not going to be able to loot that chest at the bottom. Again, I'll have to kill like 10, 20 zombies to get like 1 leather. Why even bother? Well, what I got here, might as well drill some titanium. Okay, of course there is a spitter. Look at all of these bear sites. That is quite insane. Yeah, next time I'll need to bring the spore pistol. It'll be a bit better. But yeah, the dead island seems pretty bad. So far, that's all I'm gonna say. The dead island seems useless. Unless you need titanium. But it seems kinda bad. Yeah, we could probably go and destroy that thing that spawns these parasites. But again... Oh no, there's... Excuse me. Yeah, I should have come here with the spore pistol. This thing is quite bad. Plus my armor's gonna break and I still need it for another place. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight the Yogi. It doesn't give me anything. So I'm gonna leave this place. Yeah, the dead island is dead. That's all I'm gonna say. The dead island seems trash. The loot inside of the dead island seems bad. We could go to the old mine. I could probably farm the old mine. The old mine seems to have alright loot. Maybe the old mine is better. But hey, let's go now to the island Watchtower. At least you learn from your mistake. You just wasted armor and 20 inhalers, says Matic. So what am I supposed to do with this information? Yes, I wasted armor and 20 inhalers because I was checking out the dead island. And it's useless. Even with those pistols, the dead island is useless. Okay. Let's go to the island Watchtower. Sand Quarry is the best. Yeah, the Sand Quarry is pretty cheap. You don't need the new armor for the Sand Quarry. Okay, we just gotta fight 5 raiders here. That's about it. Okay, we got 1 guy. We have another one. Hey, yo! Why did all of them attack me? I had to kill only 5! Also, I don't want to use the anti-spore stuff against them. Where are my bandages? Bro, they just spawned out of nowhere. They did bring a bunch of broken weapons. We got a zip gun. Hey, yo, we got some broken weapons from them. Nice. Except most likely when you go to the dead island, you're not gonna have space to pick up anything. Because you'll be filled with loot. But hey... That's the stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Wish we could loot this chest over here. This crate. Oh, there's a campfire. Okay, there's 1 more chest. Look at this! We got a stack of beans. So this location was kind of bad, but hey, we've done another daily task. And let's get out of here. Cyrek massacres the Swedish bikini team. I'm confused what that means. Please elaborate. Oh, for the Sand Quarry, we still need like 10 protection. Could get the gas mask, but I'll still be losing health in the Sand Quarry. Insane. That'd be the sickest crate in the game, yeah? That could be the sickest crate in the game. Look at this. Look at this. The spore stupid spitter. There we go. Okay, it's gonna spit again. Okay, there it goes. Spit again. Pretty please. Okay, there we go. Whoops. In any case, the spore spitter is dead. Quite dead. I only got like 6 inhalers. Nice. Somebody said that I wasted a stack of inhalers. Actually, I wasted 24. Actually, I wasted 34. Not a stack. So there's that. Will I be able to go up? Yeah, I did trigger both of them. Disappointment is immeasurable. Yep, my stuff just went up. And my gas mask is almost broken. Insane. Nuts! Just nuts. Yeah, I should have brought the pistol. And look at this. Look at this! Another spitter! I hate them. I hate these spitters. You need a lot of inhalers in these places. I should just probably come here with a different armor instead of wasting these inhalers here. Because, yeah, the Glocks are not worth it. I should be crafting other pistols. Those other pistols are quite cheap for the zone. You just need a bit of glass and other stuff, and you can craft, like, a lot of them. They're cheaper than Glocks. Let's get this. Whoops. We got the parasites. Okay, parasites are gonna explode. Okay, one of them. Of course, only one parasite is gonna explode. Hey, yo, bro, just die. Thanks. You're playing like a super noob or AI player. Thanks. That's what I'm aiming for. That means it works. And again, another useless chest. Like, do you like Fallout, for example? Fallout 476. Yes, I love Fallout. I live for the Fallout. Okay, we're gonna go around. I want to see another chest. Actually, we gotta set up the rest of the sensors. I haven't even set that up. Okay, we're gonna use the special thing. Yo, bro, come here. Of course. And we got another spitter. Sweet. So I'm gonna do this daily task and then I'm gonna get back to the base. I'll get some pistols. Okay, there we go. Do another spit. Okay, I do not want to get stunned. And I don't have any more inhalers. I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked unless I... Yeah, I gotta go out. I gotta get the inhalers. Totally came here under prepped. Let's get another stack of inhalers if we got any. There we go. Let's grab them. Okay, we're back with this armor. Haven't seen a single deer, though. That's not cool. Okay, let's grab this. The chest. I want to see what kind of loot we can get from these chests. Nothing. Just nothing. Okay, we got another sensor. And we got the spore runner. Yeah, I should have brought the pistol. Task maps are different from regular maps. You can come after finishing the task with the spore gear. Alrighty, thanks for the info. Okay, I'm gonna avoid these guys. I just need like one more sensor. Not gonna be able to go through here. Of course, why would I? It says to go up, but I can't go up. Thanks, game. We're gonna go around it. Please tell me I can aggro one zombie without aggroing the other ones. Yep. That's quite good. You can actually get titanium alloy from the boss. But Kefir's too damn selfish. I think I was able to get the titanium alloy. But even the titanium alloy is not that great. It's not that difficult to make. Can I loot the chest? I don't think I'll be able to loot it. I can loot it! Hey, yo, the guy does not see me. Sweet. Once again, useless loot. We did get a bit of leather. I do have like 10 leather. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I hate them so much. With passion. Okay, there we go. Bro is gonna spit, so we're gonna get the melee weapon. And we can deal with the spore spitter. Finish the task and come to an easier map. Most likely. So when they start chasing you, these spore spitters, you're not going to avoid them. You gotta let them attack you once. And then they start spitting again. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all of this. And of course, I have to kill all of these guys. Can I get them one by one? Because I'd like to sneak attack at least one of them. Yep. There we go. And plus, there we go. Here we didn't even get a single deer. So yeah, this map here, when you gotta do daily tasks, the map is definitely a lot worse. Okay, I have this. No! The saw blade mace disappeared from the hands, so I was like, wait, what's going on? But he had the saw blade mace, it just disappeared from the hands. And that's why I canceled that attack. Well. Too late. In any case. There we go, let's set up the last sensor here. But if this map was different, then the old mine was also different. The dead island, I mean. So let's get back to the base. We gotta get a bit different stuff. But luckily we've done at least 3 daily tasks. So there's that. Are you gonna play Doom the Dark Ages? I don't have it. And it's like, what, 120 euros? The premium one. The other edition is like, what, 80 or something? Eh, look at this! Hey, yo, now I only need 1 protection in the Sand Quarry. That's what I thought, because I got kind of confused when I saw that we need like 10 protection. Because that was just a daily task. So daily tasks have buffed locations. Look at this. You only need 1 spore protection. Ridiculous. Quite ridiculous. So like, I think that the old mine is cheap as hell if you use pistols, because you'll use little durability of armor. So it can be done cheap, says Matic. We will be checking that out. I will be checking it out. That's the point of today's live stream, to experiment inside of those locations. Thanks for the info, Matic. Let's go to the base. Let's craft those pistols. Because honestly, like, these pistols are quite cheap. Going there without the pistols seems kind of weird. Unless you guys got better strats. Like, I'd like to know what you figured out. Because I've played inside of the dead island only for like an hour, 2 hours yesterday. Maybe 3 hours. So that's all I know. But yeah, crafting the anti-spore pistol is quite cheap. The only thing you need is just thick leather, and that's about it. Like, glass and all the other stuff is very, very cheap for the anti-spore pistol. It's like most likely the cheapest gun to craft in the game currently. So there's that. Let's go back to the base. Spore Glock and normal Glock with the stun skill. Alrighty. That's like, any advice on getting propellers? The sewers. You gotta clear the sewers and you'll get propellers that way. But what if we run out of drills? That thing is expensive as hell. It's a lot cheaper now. It is quite expensive, but you only need that drill for like some things. And it is expensive-ish, but it's a lot cheaper now. Try to play One's Human. I've actually played One's Human. I've done a few videos and a few live streams, so you can check that out. Yeah, I'm sad that I just cooked the entire armor inside of the other region. Feels weird. I made a mistake. 'Cause how was I supposed to know? But hey, let's store the loots.
Oh my god!
We gotta get a bit more leather. And hey yo,
Oh my god!
what happened here? Gold NBR, thanks for the prime. Thanks for the prime. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this thing is gonna cook this, and here we're gonna cook the thick leather. I actually need more thick leather than this stuff. I don't even know what I need. I need everything, but I don't have a lot of thick leather left, so I'm just gonna cook this in any case. Repair spore weapons only. The armor is too much to repair. Probably. Got the drill. Yeah, the gas mask maybe is alright, but it breaks kind of fast. In any case, let's craft the pistols right now. The anti-spore pistols. But if we're gonna go to the other place, I don't even need the anti-spore pistols. If we're gonna go to the Sand Quarry. I'll craft 3 anti-spore pistols. That's all we got. And this armor is about to break. Will this armor be enough if we go to the old mine? Psych, the best strategy is going to the Sand Quarry with normal weapons and armor, grinding a lot of infected animals. After that, using pistols and island armor in the old mine because, and important, the dead. The old and the dead island. So the old mine and the dead island with these pistols. Roger that. I just don't have the... I got the pistols now. But I don't have this stuff. I need more leather. I need more thick leather. Because I won't be able to craft now any of this armor. 12-hour stream today. Yes! We'll be grinding. I came back to the base anyways. Might as well get better armor. I'm not gonna waste this armor though. The enhanced armor that we've crafted. I'm gonna keep that safe. Okay, let's get this. Let's go to the Sand Quarry because the Sand Quarry right now is gonna be a lot easier. The Sand Quarry is nothing right now. So I want to go back to the Sand Quarry. Okay, so we've done those daily tasks. You gotta be prepped then. When you do those daily tasks, the zones are way more difficult. I was kind of surprised about the Sand Quarry because I knew that you don't need the protection. But I thought that maybe I made a mistake. But you do need only like 1 spore protection from the Sand Quarry. Whatever, I'll grab that as well. We got 2 drills. Even though 1 was enough, I definitely don't need the 2nd drill. And I don't need this hatchet. Good night. You can repair the armor. It's a bit too expensive. The armor is a bit too expensive. While I earn my comments on the screen, we can turn on the chat for a while. There we go, guys. You can see yourself now on the screen. Sweet. Okay. And plus I have a lot of pistols here. Okay, let's get 2 of those pistols for now. I don't think I'll even need them. To be fair, I'll need 1 for now because I'm not even going to go to the other regions because I don't have any... I'll get to. I want to pop in there with this anti-spore armor anyways. Let's go. I think I got everything. Sawblade mace, the healing items, and the loot. Let's go. I've watched several plays of Island Region. The loot makes it absolutely not worth even going there. Some people in the chat, they say that it's alright. Maybe you're not gonna like profit, but you can definitely clear that place a bit cheaper. Also, anti-spore mask is useless at all. You can use simple gas mask. Same from the Alpha. It has the same anti-spore protection. Yes, but it has a lot less durability. So you'll need like 2 or 3 masks for 1. But yes. You're taking too much stuff to go to the Sand Quarry. I'll go to the Sand Quarry and then I'll pop to the old mine once we're done. Back to the boat I go. Because yeah, I didn't even get any seaweed. And I should have gotten some of that. I got nothing. Got nothing. Okay, go to the Sand Quarry. Oh, let's go. Keep yapping. I'm a nap a bit. Thanks for the ASMR, Grandpa. Hey, yo. Just got violated. Enjoy your nap, I guess. We're gonna clear the Sand Quarry. Look at this. We're not getting any damage with this armor. There we go. So much better. It is so much better. And finally, we'll be able to find deer. Oh, these are just basic spitters here. They're nothing. Hey, yo. The Sand Quarry is nothing. I want to loot these chests. Maybe we'll find something useful. We do get berries. I'm glad that they drop us berries here. How did I miss the spreadsheet of this toxic spitter? There's no yapping, unfortunately, just last day on Earth. Hey, yo, we are yapping. We are yapping. We are focusing on last day on Earth today. It's all about the last day on Earth. We got the iodine, a bit of leather. Yeah, this place is like nothing compared to the other zones. Which makes sense, because if you want to clear the other zones, like, you have to be able to farm these zones with your old resources. I could just probably use the machete for this guy. Devs overcooking with this update. Yes. 1 out of 10 spreadshot. I totally failed that spreadshot. I spreadshotted one single zombie. You shouldn't use spreadshot on less than 3 zombies, but I was like, you know what? I can kill 2 zombies. And I failed. And I totally failed. So how many chests do you get inside of the zone? I assume like 3, 4, 5. Okay, the deer is dead. We're gonna get a bunch of leather. And the floater bloater. Good night. Now, fighting these basic floater bloaters and doing 30 damage feels illegal. I think that deer just disappeared because sometimes they run off the map. That does happen. Here, we're gonna get a saw blade mace. Good night. More leather. More leather. How much rate do you give the new update? Depends. Depends on a lot of things. I think gameplay-wise, they did add a lot of new... Go on, dog, bite it. I think they added a lot of new content, a lot of new enemies, new armors, etc., etc., but the loot is not worth it. So there's that. That's it. I only found like 2 deer inside of this inside of the Sand Quarry. Okay, we're gonna get another fast biter. And there we go. There's one more chest. So there is a chest. Is that a second chest or a... No, that's definitely a third chest. Yeah, that's got to be a third chest. Got nothing inside of the third chest. And we got a few deer there. Total 5 in there. Okay, so we got a total of 5 chests. Sweet. Can you increase the genome's amount of the Concilium boss, please? I'm not a developer. I cannot increase that. But hey, that would be nice. That would be nice. So I think I got 3 chests there. We have to find more chests. Where do I get the other chests? There we go. There's one more chest. That's got to be the 4th chest. So there's got to be one more chest. If you guys say that there are 5 chests. Got a bit of titanium. Time to fill up the dog. Hello? What are we gonna store? This armor inside of the doggy. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'll store the armor and this stuff for now. I'll get the titanium. We forgot leather from one deer. Okay, so we're gonna go back and get it. The backpack of the dog is more expensive. I think I've seen some people say that. Now it's like 2,000 genomes. So that's sad. They made it more difficult to get. Well, I could not find that deer. Just got like 9 leather. And that's it. That's where I came from. So that's it. I think I've opened up all the chests. Unless I did miss some chests. They say left side. So do I go back where I came from? Feels like it. Of course, there's a dead end. I hate these dead ends. It's down left. Okay, so let's go to the down left. Let's get that leather and let's loot this place again. And of course, my character is thirsty. I don't need the backpack of the dog because I don't have the true friend. Smart. Absolutely smart. Okay, okay. Takes a long time to farm. Even if you can farm these sand quarries, you gotta like dedicate yourself to farm here. Which is perhaps not bad. Well, I don't see that deer. I thought I'll find it, but I don't see it unless it's here-ish. Yeah, there we go. There's the deer. We got more leather. Sweet. So I see another deer, but I don't see another chest. Go more leather. We're excited for the last Earth anniversary. I mean, maybe they'll release a new update. Maybe inside of that update, we'll be able to get a bunch of genomes. And there is one more chest. So there is a way to get a bunch of chests. Definitely did not need a sawblade mace for this zombie. It's only 4. Well, we found the 5th chest. And we got a bit of leather. Okay. Okay. So it's very cheap to craft, to farm these sand quarries. Like, extremely cheap. Very, very cheap. Why don't you get poison gas while in this map? There is no poison gas. There's spores. And yeah, okay, to drive there, it takes 6 seconds. And here it takes 5 seconds. I guess it takes less fuel to drive there. Do I need to craft, to loot another sand quarry? I want to loot one more sand quarry. I want to see what else we can get there. Very easy. Yeah, the land quarry are very easy. The land quarry is very easy. So you just gotta farm a lot of those sand quarries to get a lot. I wanted to click on the dog. You gotta farm a lot of sand quarries to get lots of thick leather. You guys are dreaming, you know the rule, 1 update a year. The rest is maintenance. I am pretty sure we're gonna get something for the other one. For the anniversary. We should get something. How do you have the put in the inbox inventory? Never seen that. I think it's because of the VIP. Okay, that's nothing. So yeah, we got it. This zone is very cheap. You don't need to bring like guns or whatever. Like melee weapons are all right. Proceeds blasting with guns because there are other zones for me to check out. There are other zones waiting. Okay, so that was 1 chest. I'd like to loot these chests again, but so far you get iodine from those chests, and that's it. Perhaps a bit of titanium. I guess. I hate how people say they love the grind but complain about grinding. SMH says Pumpkinhead. Exactly. Exactly. The map is kind of the same-ish though. I think the zombies maybe changed. Maybe the chest places change. I don't know. Okay, I've already looted that chest. Oh no, didn't have enough time to sneak attack the other zombie. Well, who cares? Good night. We'll pop the deer. More leather. So yeah, crafting those pistols will be very cheap. I'm kind of curious if I can get good loot inside of those, like, old mines. Because last time I looted those places, it is possible to get some things. But I wouldn't say, like, you can get rich. Grinding is not the issue, but the rewards are not worth it. That is also fair. How do you raid the boss? Hardest to kill. What? How do I raid the boss? Hardest to kill? I don't know. Ravager. Please kill them right before you see how much damage these deer do. Oh, can I see how much damage they do? Oh, plus we got some steel inside of the zone. Nice. They don't do a lot. They do only like a bit of damage. Okay, so that's got to be the third or the fourth chest. I'm not sure. Is there one more chest down there? I don't think so. Yeah, we came from this way. Let's go from the top now, because I am pretty sure I haven't looted the top yet. These deers stun you and you start coughing if they keep attacking you a lot. Yes. Yes. Empty, empty. Okay, another toxic spitter. There we go. There's that deer. So... Okay, toxic spitter. There we go. The deer does only 2 damage and then... Bro stuns you, so it's better to kill them. Don't play with the deer. Just kill them. It's annoying looking for the deer. Yep. You gotta look for the deer. You gotta loot these chests. I think it's very worth it to loot these chests because you get steel. Like, just for the steel, it's worth it. Plus, I think I got some thick leather, which is nice as well. Plus, you get other leather. Plus, you get a bit of titanium. There we go. We just got more thick leather. So, it's nice. I think this must be the 4th chest. This must be the 4th chest. Or the 5th. I lost the count. In any case. Okay, let's pop the deer. So, yeah, just 2 of these islands netted us a lot of loot. 2 of those sand quarries. Steel in chest now. Yeah, we got steel inside of this chest. I don't think you can get steel inside of the other locations, but you can definitely get steel here. If you kill both bosses every 5 days, you get 600 genomes. It's not that bad. Yes. I think you can kill the boss even faster, because when you kill the boss, you can do the tasks again. You kill the boss, and then you can do the tasks again. So you can do 3 tasks once again, and then when you finish the tasks, you kill the boss, and you can do the tasks again. So I think you can kill the boss every 4 days. That's what I'm saying. Reekth says every 4 days. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you can probably kill the boss every 4 days. Because on day 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 tasks. And then on the 5th day, you kill and whatever. There we go. You kill the boss and you do the 3 tasks. So 3, 6, 9. You do 12 tasks again. And on the 15th day, you kill the boss. And you do the 3 tasks. You do the 3 tasks and you killed the boss. Okay, then the next day you do 6 tasks, then 9 tasks, then 12 tasks again, and then on the 5th day you kill the boss, and again, it looks like every 5 days. You can do 6 tasks one day. Oh, you killed the boss, and yeah, I forgot. You do the 12 tasks, and then your 15th task, you kill the boss, and you do 3 tasks again. So yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 3. I don't know. In any case. Tasks. Do we loot one more sand quarry, or do we go... Do I pop my nose inside of the old mine? I kind of want to pop my nose inside of the old mine before I go there. Dog. I need loot. Come here, dog. So I will equip this. I will store probably some of the loot that I got. Thanks, dog. Okay, the machete's broken. We'll get the pistol. Wait, I only got one pistol? Yeah, I did bring only one pistol with me, probably. That's lame. Should have brought more. Oh, I did bring 2 pistols, so forget about it. I did get 2 pistols. So, time to go there. 15 tasks for each boss is a lot. Kinda. It's kind of weird because the island region is a bit more difficult than the northern region. So you should be getting a bit more genomes for the boss that way. For the boss in the island region. They should do something about the boat fuel consumption. It takes too much fuel. Agreed. Oh, with this armor, I don't even need to use my other things. Okay, so these guys can be done with melee weapons. Alright, I'm just gonna pop them with this. Because time is ticking. So where do I get my chests? Why do I get my chests? And when do I get my chests? I think sneak attacking is alright, but using any other melee weapons is kind of weird. I might bring a little bit of seaweed with me. Okay, there we go. The inventory's full, and the dog is full as well. I can pop my carrots. That way I'll have a bit more space. Oh, there we go. There's one more chest. Okay, there we go. The Spore Runner is dead. And yeah, you definitely lose a lot less armor. There's a zombie. Oh, it's stuck. It is stuck. Can I loot this thing without getting damaged? Yes, I can. We got what? Beans, ladies and gents. We got some beans. Can pop this spore thing. Okay, I'm getting a bit of damage, so just gonna hide. And I will pop the spore miasma. And there's one more chest. Okay, let's pop the spore wolf. Yeah, these pistols are insanely cheap, luckily. Hopefully developers are not gonna buff them because they do like to nerf. By buff, I mean like actually nerf. The developers like to nerf everything. They don't like to buff stuff. Okay, this thing is gonna pop, so we have to get the spore thing. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Hello, spitter. I'm gonna use the special attack. It does only 17 before it used to do 30. What happened? I used to do more damage. Why do I do so little damage now? Was I lucky? To do like 32 damage. Interesting. In any case, we got 3 bolts! Hey, yo, this is awesome. So yeah, the old mine so far seems bad. I haven't gotten a good chest so far. I assume not every chest is gonna be great. So you're just farming for better stuff. I'm gonna pop the spore miasma. These pistols are made out of nothing. They have like no durability whatsoever. Okay, there we go. The thing's gonna pop. I'm gonna kill another zombie. So far, I've used 0 inhalers, so that's good. Okay, dog bite it. Okay, of course, dog's not gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my god, 3 bolts. We did get 3 bolts. Top right chest. And it outside the cave. So wait, the chests always spawn in the same places here? Right? An old mine, just go farm the cave and leave. So the old mine, you go to the chest because these chests are useless to loot, right? These chests never have anything good. Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, then... Noted. Most of the time, yes. Okay. Oh, but yeah, using these pistols to farm these zones is like way easier than just using Glocks. And there's one more chest up there. I want to get it. I want to get that chest. We got... Look at this! We got something. Not sure if it's good or bad. We got something, though. We got something. Not gonna say that it was insane, but we got something. And better than bolts. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Don't care. We got a lot of it. I'll get my guacamole. Well, we added, might as well get more seaweed, but I don't have space for the seaweed. My inventory's full. Well, we have a lot of seaweed at the base already anyways. No matter. Okay, so there's one more chest. We're gonna go up. Okay, didn't mean to use that up. Gonna use a saw blade mace on this spore floater. Spore floater bloater. So yeah, the best tip and trick that I can give you right now is for real, you gotta craft these pistols. Wasting Glock is actually bad. You should not waste your Glock. Because these pistols are cheaper than your Glocks. Okay. Oh no, of course it's gonna attack me right now. Again! Well, die. Thank you. Of course, not gonna be able to go through there. We're gonna run through this. And I should be able to loot the chest. Hopefully. Please tell me I can loot the chest without getting too much damage. We got leather and some iodine. I need loot. I need space. And the doggy's full as well. Actually, wait. I think we can fill up the dog. There we go. I knew it. They made everything of dog equipment for 2070. Yeah, now we gotta pay 2K for a lot of the items. The backpack is a bit more expensive. Which again, it's not like that big of a nerf. It's not like, oh my god, now the backpack is more expensive. Like, that is bad though. That is bad that they've increased the prices of everything and they didn't make anything easier. So that's the chest. Did I loot that chest or is there a chest inside? Oh, actually, there's a chest inside of the cave on the right side. I remember. Okay, I'm gonna let the guy spit. Okay. What if we get my drill? There we go. I got 34 damage. So yeah, last time I just got lucky then. Yeah, this pistol is a life savior. You gotta get the pistol. You gotta get the pistol. Plus, I'm gonna repair this pistol with the springs. If it's kind of worth it. Giving a bad update for the sake of getting an update seems like what they did here. I don't think it's like a bad update. I think it's a fun update. The gameplay-wise, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good place. And this just is ass. Do we need to farm halite? Is it useful? Feels like it's useful. Feels like I gotta get it, right? While I'm here, I should get halite. Right? Let's farm halite. Sadly, it doesn't give any titanium. If this place gave titanium, it'd be better. So it's not that expensive to actually, like, loot this place. Once you have the pistol, it's not that bad. But I'm just not sure if it's worth it. Like, it's definitely cheaper than just, like, running around and wasting your basic Glocks. You definitely should just use these pistols, yes. But is it? No! I thought I have a saw blade mace in my hands. In any case, I blame chat for it. Guys, it's your fault. Dog bite it. Okay, have to stay in one place until it's gonna do things and stuff. Okay, bro is gonna spit again. We're gonna explode these parasites, and then now we're gonna deal with a stupid spore spitter. There we go. Spit again. cannot take more of that goop. We already have a lot of goop at the base. Do I need to loot the other side as well? Might as well loot it. More halite? Nope, just bunch of quartz. You can get so much quartz. Maybe it's good, guys. Those that farmed quartz, you got a lot of quartz. You don't need to waste your drills on the quartz right now. So that's sweet. Yeah, there we go. Leather. I gotta get leather. Ayo, doggy. You're tired, doggy. And I'm not gonna be able to open the dog right now, of course. Sawblade maze, good night. Now I can get leather and I can store leather in the doggy. The devs should make the repair bench more usable for the island region. Absolutely. 100% agree. Okay, let's pop the floater bloater, and of course we got the spitter. I farmed 1k. You farmed 1k of what? Oh, the quartz. That's nice. That is quite nice. Okay, we're gonna pop now the spore spitter. Okay. Where the spore spitter is gonna attack me now. There we go. Spit now again. I have only 60 health. Kind of don't want to die. Sweet. Sweet. So yeah, this place, if you take it, if you careful here, you can definitely loot it like very cheaply. But don't get me wrong, I like the update, but to give us back-to-back locations with the amount of grind necessary at each location, it just feels like too much. I definitely agree that there is like way too much. We don't have enough energy. But guns can be fixed, but armor is too expensive. Yep. Ish. In any case, we looted this place. We did get a bit of halite. We did get 1 spore blocker, and we got like 6 iodine, which is not that difficult to get. We got a bit of leather. So let's probably bring this loot back to the base. But even this armor, we didn't need like... I didn't use a lot of this armor. GeoGuessr can give good updates, not good rewards. We have gotten good updates with good rewards in the past. Like the Commune Trials event is really good. One of the best events in the game. Okay, I'm gonna pick all of that stuff up. So do we go back to the base? Yeah, I gotta like deposit all of the loot and we have to come back. Kinda. I am thinking about the old, the dead island. So from what I figured, it's very simple to loot the Sand Quarry, but that was like quite obvious even yesterday. So you loot the Sand Quarry, you loot a bunch of Sand Quarries, you get like thick hides, you craft pistols, and you can start looting the old mine. Inside of the old mine, you can get halite. But like, do you get anything else? I'm not sure. I haven't gotten a single pistol. Has anyone ever gotten a pistol? Yeah, has anyone ever? It says that it's possible loot, like anti-spore pistols, rifles, and the sniper rifles. Has anyone gotten like any guns inside of these chests? Inside of the dead island and inside of the old mine? Has anyone gotten anything? But yeah, the dead island. I would love to farm the dead island, but it feels like way too difficult because of the titanium. Yikes. You get pistol. Got pistol from the boss. Hey, at least you got the pistol from the boss. Say nope. Yes, I got a pistol. You got a pistol. Not from the boss. We're not talking about the boss. On the left side, you find a chest. Wait, did I miss a chest here inside of the old mine? On the left side. Am I missing something? I want to go back. Somebody said left side. Am I tripping? It's not in the old mine. Or is there a chest inside of the old mine on the left side? Maybe I haven't looted everything. They say yes, 1. So I did miss 1 more chest. I want that chest then. I want that chest. But that's it. It just leads to the dead thing. I didn't get 1 more chest. I got everything. There is no chest here. I'm getting trolled right now. I'm getting bamboozled. Oh, no, you got all... Oh, so I got all the chests. Okay, cool. Or somebody got a pistol inside of that left chest. Interesting. Well, I came back to this place to get more spore samples. Yeah. But sorry, I didn't even pick them up. I don't have space for the spore samples. Complaining about the new update is useless. Whoops. Gotta get out of here. And then I can read the comments before I die here. Complaining about the new update is useless. The whole goal of Kefir is to make money. You either going to grind their game or pay to get ahead in the game. Either way, their update achieves the only goal of the update. Kefir making money, says Cyrus. Congratulations, you figured out how the world works. You're absolutely right. I see what you mean. You have a point. But anytime people say that, it's always surprising. Like, what do you expect them to do? Like, they're supposed to release an update and give you money? Like, the whole reason this game exists, like, anything in the world exists for people to make money. Like, nothing is for free. You go to school, teachers get paid. Like, everybody gets money. Like, everybody gets paid. And the devs get paid as well. However, it doesn't mean that the update should be bad. But like saying, oh, the whole reason this game exists is to make money. Yeah, it's quite obvious. It's not rocket science. It is, like, yes. The whole reason I go to work is to earn money. Yeah. Is the update bad? Could be better. I think the update has a lot of potential. They've definitely put a lot of effort into these things, and I think it could be better. However, those things said, I think the update is still net positive. Overall, we got a lot of content, and as I said, you can, if you are an end game player, a late game player, you can get these storages for equipment. They're not that expensive to get. If you grind a lot in this game, you can upgrade your refined melting furnace. You can get the workbench blueprint if you need those things, right? If you can get that stuff, you can get your sewing bench blueprint, which is decent. So those things are fine. There are definitely some things to get for free-to-play players, and they're quite accessible. There you go. They even added an upgrade for this like fuel tank if you need it. I could even buy the fuel tank upgrade right now. Should I get it, ladies and gentlemen? Should I get the fuel tank upgrade? Because I'm not going to be able to buy anything for a while anyways. I could buy the fuel tank upgrade right now. What do you guys think? Should we? No, I thought I'm still in the island region. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to the port, but I was already at the base. No. Disappointment is immeasurable. The day's been ruined. Go back to the base. Then why complain about it, says Cyrus. I'm confused. You complained in the chat that the devs made the game just to make the money, and it kind of shocked you. And now you say that I complain about something. I am confused, brother. What do you want from me? Bro came here, said, hey, yo, the only reason why this game exists is for the devs to make money. I said that, yeah, it's quite obvious. But you don't like the update. Why you complain? I am confused. Legit confused what's going on. In any case. We got this armor and I can repair it. You might be like, Cyrek, repair it? It's not worth it. It is. Because I can combine both broken armors. Anyway, Cyrek, it must be your fault. It is my fault. I take the responsibility. I should have done better. I don't know what, but I should have done better. What do we need? I can like fill up my workbenches. So I should, guys, upgrade the fuel tank, right? I should buy the fuel tank upgrade. But it says, wait, I kind of want to know what I'm buying. Has anybody gotten the thing as this thing already here? It says slot capacity 1000. So do I just get an extra 1000 fuel instead of 3k fuel? I'll have like 4k fuel. Is that it? Is that the upgrade? It costs titanium alloy. It's all right. We'll get that titanium alloy. So that's it. From 3k, I'll have only 4k, and that's it. I'm not buying that. That's trash. I don't need it. It's only a blueprint. Yeah, I'd like to get it for the content, you know, to upgrade it and complain that it's bad. Maybe I'll save it for a video or something. But yeah, right now it feels quite useless, so I'm not gonna get it. Like, these are the kind of things that I'm talking about, right? The update is alright, could be better. Like, if this fuel tank blueprint was better, if it could double the fuel that we can hold there, because now just for 1,000 thing is not worth it. For 1,000 extra fuel units is definitely not worth it. Yes. Okay, so we did get a bunch of iodine. Do I even need iodine for anything now? Oh, I do need it to craft the spore blockers. Okay, let's get this. So let's craft a bunch of spore blockers. Yeah, I have the chemistry bench. You can only have one chemistry bench, right? There's no way they added the second chemistry bench. You still only have one. Yeah, installed 1 out of 1. Buying a new weapon blueprint is more content. We could buy the grenade launcher, but I doubt it's going to be any useful, to be fair. I think it's just going to be more difficult to clear those zones. Because I had the grenade launcher in the alpha update and it wasn't that good. It's difficult to gather all of those zombies because the only zombies that kind of give you any trouble are the spitters, and you can't really use the spore destroyer on the spitters. Maybe the spore destroyer is going to be very useful against the boss fight. Kinda, maybe. But again, 5 titanium alloy and like sporicides for this, I don't think it's worth it. Same thing with a dissolver. I don't think these 2 guns are worth it. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe there is like a way to use them, but I feel like they're not really worth it. For people complaining about getting an update, thinking they don't have to grind the game. They want you to grind the game or pay you to go ahead. So complaining about it is stupid, says Sarist. I see what you mean. That they want you to grind or pay. Yes. Wait, what happened to my cylinder? It's gone. I left it overnight and it disappeared, but I didn't cook anything here, so my cylinder disappeared. If you put one, it disappears. What the hell? Doesn't make any sense, because it's not supposed to use durability, but it does use durability. Hey, yo, 24 hours maybe? Maybe it lasts only for 24 hours and then it disappears. Maybe it does use the durability. Well, you can get cylinders in Bunker Alfa. Yes, we did get a gas cylinder inside of Bunker Alfa. But yeah, to the person saying that complaining about the new update doesn't make any sense because the update exists for you to grind and for the devs to make money. That is true. Like, not, but with that point of view, like, nothing is useful in life. Complaining about your work is useless because, like, hey, you go to work to get money. If you don't want money, just starve to death. So complaining is useless. You broke your leg hurts. Well, screaming about it won't help it. So why is the point to complain about it? People have emotions. People express their emotions. So it makes sense to complain about things if something is bad. That's what people do. People have emotions. People are not animals. And it's normal to complain about something, even if it doesn't make any sense. Because with that attitude, nothing makes sense in life. But you gotta live, you gotta talk, you gotta complain, I guess. And, yeah. There you go. Cyrek the Philosopher. Smash like, smash subscribe. In any case, let's repair the pistol. Let's repair the pistol. I need my springs. I do have a little bit of springs. Plus, I think I should have more springs here. Yeah, there we go. We have a decent amount of springs, so we'll be repairing these pistols with springs for now. My cylinder is still there. Well, my cylinder disappeared. I don't know what happened to the cylinder, but it disappeared. What is the best event in the history of Last Day on Earth? I'd probably say the Commune Trials event currently. And probably from all the previous events in the past. Maybe there was like some good event, but I do not remember. Cyrek, is this game still in beta? Yes. So I'm confused. What do we do? Do we go back to the dead island? Do we craft another armor? Do we get more leather? Kind of want to get everything. Bro, I gotta tell you, cylinder is a disaster. I lost one cylinder for just a few stuffs to make. It says Don Alex. I don't know what happens with the gas cylinder because my cylinder also disappeared. Confusion is real. Confusion is real. Well, I'm gonna go to the dog. And maybe the dog has something good. There we go, got some leather. I just realized it's being used while not making anything, sadly. Yeah, most likely. I think it lasts for like 24 hours or like 12 hours or something. It lasts for a while and then it just disappears. So that sucks. Okay, there we go. We got a bunch of thick leather. You know what? Stop it. Stop that nonsense. But like, I'm British. I like to complain. And go for it. I never said not to complain. Use your resources only if you have too much resources for it to use. What? Exactly 10 hours. Okay, so the gas cylinder lasts for 10 hours. So you will have to have like 13 different alarms to log in and use this gas cylinder. Because you will run out of those gas cylinders. Luckily, those gas cylinders are easier to get now because you only got to get them from like Bunker Alfa. You can get them from Bunker Alfa, I mean. So yeah, we got the pistol. We can get another pistol. So I am thinking, do we need to go back to another... to like whatever other place? I don't even know. I actually want to do some daily tasks inside of the northern region because there's that. So maybe while some things are cooking, we can go to the northern region because we haven't been there in a while. So let's go that way. Let's see how it works. Plus, let's do daily tasks there as well. And then we're going to go back to the island region. Because I need more now genomes. Because I'll be buying a bunch of these storages. Because why not? Also, why do we have the limit of 5,000 genomes? When we have both of these things, we should have a higher limit. It's kind of weird that the 5k is the limit. Maybe they have a reason for it so that people buy other things and they just don't save those genomes. But it's weird why they added a limit here. Why not add a limit of how many coins you can have? Why not add a limit of how many other things you can have? Interesting. Just buy items? Yes. I mean, it is true, just buy items, but at the same time, why have a limit at all? It's not like it does anything. I get it, you can just buy items, but like, why bother? Maybe people want to like save up their genomes. It's kind of weird. Maybe they want to save up for something. I don't know. Okay, shotguns go there. There, we got the 2 pistols. And of course, for the other region, we need different armor. Sweet. Let's equip this. I'll actually need this stuff as well for the daily tasks. This armor, and I also bring this armor just to warm up. Save for the flex. It's not just for the flex, but let's say you want to buy the whatever. Wait, what is this? Not the chopper. Oh, we can get the new chopper skin. But yeah, let's say you want to buy this like trophy from Albert and you got to kill Concilium 10 times. So by the time you kill Concilium, you can save up a lot of genomes. But what if you don't want anything? What if you want to save up your genomes for like, I don't know what, for something? Same thing with the repair bench. You had to kill the boss 10 times in order to unlock the repair bench. And wait, to kill the boss 10 times, 10 times 15 daily tasks. That's 1,500 plus 3,000 genomes. That's 4,500 genomes, which is all right. But still, I don't understand the limit. Why do we have like 5k limit? Let people save up their loot and That's it. I need a shovel, perhaps. Let's get a shovel, and I also need a pickaxe. Do I need a pickaxe? I just need a shovel. If I'll need anything, we'll have that in the inbox. No need to clutter the inventory. Yikes. Do I need to bring a torch with me to the northern region? We could. They put a limit, so we have to spend it. I mean, that's gotta be the reason. Yeah, well, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. I think that's enough, unless I, like, missed something. Maybe I had to bring more guns. But I think that should be enough to go to the northern region and get the loot. Get the daily tasks. I think they know how to make content, but not how to make it fair and attractive for the rewards. Probably. I mean, look at this. We have the headhunting arena event, like the worst event in the game. Even if you pay in this event, it's bad. Like, even if you could complete this event, it's still bad. Even like as a free-to-play player could complete this event, it's still bad. The amount of resources, the amount of time you have to spend on this event is just not worth it. It's just that bad. And you can't even complete it. So that's weird. That's interesting. Also, there was another change. Now you can see the 3 daily tasks at once. You used to be able to see only 2 tasks at once, but now you see 3 tasks at once. So that's better. So there's that. I like the bosses at the arena event, but I do feel like the loot had a bit of a tune-up. Yes? What? Best update was the transport hub. Yeah, I did like the transport hub. It's like Bunker Alfa 2.0. Yeah. Something like that, yep. It does have a lot of, like, different resources. You can, like, open up lots of different crates. So, there's that. Okay, so I just gotta fight off the zombies and that's it. Oh, I gotta go to the raiders. And I gotta fight off the zombies with the raiders. Three, 4, 5 zombies. There we go, we did it. That's an easy task. Look at this. This task is nothing compared to the island region task. Some island region tasks require you an insane amount of armor. Like this was like nothing. That's probably the worst part about the island region, because you get the same kind of rewards, but no, you get the same kind of rewards, but the amount of grind is ridiculous. Okay, let's mine some aluminum. It's not balanced at all. Exactly. All they have to do is buff or nerf the northern region. Instead of giving us 300 genomes for the Borealis boss, it should be 100 genomes. Yeah. 100 genomes. Yeah. And instead of daily tasks giving us 10 genomes, it should be like 3 genomes. Yeah, there we go. Developers, you heard what I said. Get to work. Get to cooking. Nerf the northern region to make the island region be worth it. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying, guys. Okay, let's pop the Frozen Phantom. Yep. If you keep complaining, they will nerf north as always. I did say that they should nerf the northern region. As I said, they should. Because it's too OP right now. It's too easy. And I did not get the pickaxe. Let's get the pickaxe. Why not make it 30 and 1? Hey, yo! That is a good idea. We should get 30 genomes for killing the Borealis boss and just 1 genome for the daily task. That's what they should do. Developers, if you're listening to us, please do this, because That's the only way for you to fix the island region. I would love if they actually buffed the island region. That would be like so awesome. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Developers maybe care about this game. Hey, yo! But I doubt that's happening. I doubt that's happening. At first, when the Borealis boss came out, you used to be able to get an entire armor set. And then they decided to remove that. Now you don't get the entire armor set. I think you get more armor for killing the Borealis boss than for killing the island region boss. I still think you get 3 pieces for killing the Borealis boss, right? That is just insane. So yeah, developers are shafting us. That's all I have to say. In any case, let's find more aluminum because we came here to do the daily tasks. And then we gotta go back to the island region. Gotta go back to farming. More leather. 1-2 pieces of armor only. Inside of the Borealis boss. I think it used to be more. But they kept nerfing that as well. Still, you get more pieces from the Borealis boss than from the Concilium. In any case. Hey, yo! Just got attacked by Yo Mama. Let's pop the frozen bloater. And I want to loot these chests. I want to see if these chests got any steel. I doubt it, though. These chests are not going to have any steel. And also, the daily tasks don't make these locations more difficult. They're still kind of the same-ish. But yeah, the daily tasks inside of the island region make the locations more difficult. I don't know, man. It's just way too difficult. They cooked for no reason. Like, it feels like they try to cook more and they, like, overcooked it for, like, absolutely no reason. They made daily tasks extremely difficult. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm constantly complaining about it. Like, what do you guys want me to say? Like, it's the new update came out. Like, what I'm gonna say? Like, oh, it's amazing, guys. Go loot the island region. It's goop. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Let's spit a range from the island. Yep. You can deal with the spitters. They're not like... Hey, yo, bro just ran away and my gun broke. Hey, dog, bite it. Of course it failed. Thanks, game. Really cool. Yeah, it's constructive criticism. Yeah, developers, your game is ass. That's constructive criticism. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I also don't want to like spend the entire live stream complaining. Because I think that's also annoying. But like, I ain't got nothing positive to say about this update. As I said, it's alright. I'm happy to get the storage for equipment. Like, I'll be able to grind this. But for majority of the people, they'll only get the sewing table. Which is also something. Peak criticism. Constructive criticism. You know what they do with constructive criticism? People have been constructively criticizing this game for like 7 years. They've been constructively criticizing this headhunting arena event now for like many months. You know what they've done with that constructive criticism? Nothing. They've done nothing with that constructive criticism. That's me. I won the sewing table. Yeah, the sewing table is all right. Like the sewing table is quite decent. I want to get that sewing table on my free-to-play account. I'll be able to get pieces of cloth faster. So there's that. And we did get new content finally. There's that. I just kind of I think the other reason why I complain about that is because I hope that maybe one of the devs is gonna join the live stream And instead of the devs hearing like, yeah, the update is great, they'll be like, oh, Cyrix said that it's not worth it. Maybe I'll fix it. Because if they join the stream and they hear me praise the game, they'll be like, yeah, we did it. We deserve a break. Cyrix said the update is good. Nothing to fix. So I'd rather like complain all the time, you know? And what if they join and maybe they'll be like, yeah, he's spitting facts. Maybe we have to fix the game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's try to re-enter this map. My criticism is not constructive. It comes with throwing hands. Interesting. The new code for the dog is OP, in my humble opinion. Wait, what? Since the new dogs almost deal full damage, the new equipment for dogs gives 70 plus 100 energy. And it means you can clear the whole Bunker Alfa plus hard mode with only a few steel bars needed to craft the code for the dogs. Since my dog deals 40 damage, the Rottweiler. Probably. Maybe. But for that, you gotta have a true friend dog in order to get this protective code. But you do get an extra 100 energy. And my current dog has 70. So yeah, we'll have 170 energy. Of course, I aggro these guys again. Maybe the anniversary update will make this game easier. I don't think the game has to get easier. I don't think like the game is too hard. Just some locations don't have enough loot. And that's it. For example, we had the old arena event. People complained that, oh, it's difficult, lots of guns. But the loot was worth it. Just burn. Stupid pig. When is the anniversary update? It should be there in like 10 days-ish. Around May 24th. How am I gonna loot like the stashes? Can I get another stash somewhere else? Because I don't want to loot that stash. I have to kill like 66 zombies to get to that stash. Okay, boar. In any case, guys, game good. Stop whining. You got the spore blockers. Like, what else do you need? The devs added spore blockers. Can I, like, lure these guys out of there and loot that chest? Is that a thing? That's the only stash. It's insane. I have an ATV in terms of advancement in the game. I think that the new update is good. Yes, it could be better, but once you realize that you don't need to full clear the islands, it's pretty easy. Yup. Absolutely. It's just that when you go to the islands, I think the devs definitely overcooked it a bit. Because it's like on every step there's something happening. There's like spore miasmas constantly exploding. The parasites constantly coming to you. The things explode and spawn parasites. Like you cannot step there, you cannot step there. You stand up, you run too fast, the entire island is gonna attack you. And you cannot really leave because there are like bunch of corners we can get stuck. It's like, okay. But if you sneak attack and you go carefully, it's definitely doable. The old mine is hell. I feel like the dead island is hell. Oh my goodness, didn't mean to get this guy. And I'm actually out of... Excuse me, I forgot to bring more flare guns. I knew I should have brought a torch. The torch. I should have brought a torch. Finally, I got to my stash. Took me 84 years. Should have brought a torch here. In any case. The ATV update is super needed. Yes, I think ATV should be easier to get and then we should get more stuff. Imagine if we're gonna get the swamp region. Like, bro, you know what? I think it's nice that we got the island region. Maybe the problem with the island region was that, hey, we got the northern region and then we got the island region. Like, it's a lot of grind, whatever. It could have been a bit better, as we've already established. It's a bit more difficult. If we got, like, 500, 600 infected genomes instead of 300, I think it would be, like, all right-ish. Maybe, like, a bit different things here and there, but other than that, it's fine. Maybe also another problem with it is that we got, like, 2 back-to-back regions. It's like we got already 1 region. You got to, like, farm a lot there. You farm, and then they gave us another update. We got, like, farm a lot. And then, imagine this. We're going to get another, like, swamp region. You got to farm there as well. You'll need another armor set. Like ghillie suits, but like, yeah, you'll need like special ghillie suits and like special guns for the swamp. Swamp region incoming, most likely. We are gonna get the swamp region. Which I don't mind. You know what? I want the swamp region update. Because why not? That's what I like. You can't just brute force it. You have to be smart about the angles, how to approach enemies, and how to min-max the loot, says Richard. That is a good point. I agree with you, Richard. That's what's cool about the island region. You gotta be a bit smarter about it. But still, the main problem is that the loot is not worth it. Even if you like do everything properly, even if you do like everything perfectly. I mean, you do unlock your storages for equipment, but still you don't get enough genomes compared to the northern region. But so we have like 6 tasks inside of the ice trapped ship, and we got 3 tasks only here. No, it's 7 years and still no 5th floor of Bunker Alfa. They could just remove the 5th and the 6th floor numbers so that people stop asking for the 5th and the 6th floor. I don't know why they still have those numbers there. I think that's stupid. Because the 5th floor and the 7th floor of Bunker Alfa, whatever, the 6th, 7th, 8th floor of Bunker Alfa could have been the laboratory. The laboratory didn't have to be the laboratory. It could have been the 5th floor of Bunker Alfa. Would have been the same. But we're back at the base, ladies and gentlemen. We got the loot. We did the daily tasks. Is blue card better value compared to purple card in Bunker PD? The purple card gives better loot, but it's not worth it because it's very expensive. That's the long story short. You need 10 blue, and 10 blue are going to give you 20 guns, and 1 purple gives you only 4 guns. ATV is the only vehicle that's still useless. I mean, you get the ash from the swamp, so there's that. I mean, I'm not mad because they're updating the game. Oh, definitely, I'm glad that they updated the game. I'm happy about the island region that we got that update. It's all right. I just believe it could be like so much better just with a couple of easy tweaks. I think the gameplay itself is fine. I'm not complaining about the gameplay. I think the gameplay is great. It's just the rewards could be like a bit better than... That's it. In any case, where are my pistolas? Let's get the pistols. We got another pistol. Look at all of them pistols that we got here. Big potential. Yeah, and I guess that's why it's sad. Because the update has a lot of potential. But hey. In any case. Do you think maybe Kefir should make special spore bullets for the drone? I have armor penetrating bullets, but they're useless versus spore enemies. That'd be nice. But again, the drone blueprints are weird to get. It would be nice to like get these drone blueprints then inside of the island region, you know? If you can buy drone upgrade blueprints. Hey, yo, genius, right? For the northern region, you can buy like bullets for your drone that give fire damage. And for the island region, you can buy bullets for your drone that damage spore zombies. That would be quite sick, perhaps. Yes, that is a good idea. Because getting random drone blueprints, I'm not the biggest fan of that. You might like play this game for like 3 years and not get the right drone blueprints. Especially when there are lots of them and yeah, you cannot exchange them for anything good. Drone blueprints are hard to get even when trying your best and doing everything. Yep. So I want to go to the other island, to the dead island, because why not? Okay, we did get a little bit of leather. Okay, let's craft another armor set. Do I need this to go to the Dead Island? Do I need to go with this anti-spore jacket, or is it better to go with the enhanced armor to the Dead Island? Does anybody know? People in the chat, what do you guys think? The people that have farmed the Dead Island, what do you do? Why haven't they added Arabic yet? I have no idea. I don't know. Those people that farm the Dead Island, do you bring the enhanced or the other armor? Because the other armor constantly requires the inhalers. And I do have a lot of inhalers, so I could use those. But I'm more like asking for the people that don't have the inhalers. What do you do? What do you do? Okay, let's store that there. Spore protectors. You can use spore blockers. So we could get the spore blockers to smear that stuff across the... I don't know. We put that under our nose. I don't know what we do with that spore blocker. I have no idea. Yeah, we have a lot of wires. Like, I have like probably a few hundred wires at the base. Definitely don't need that stuff. Let's get rid of there. You don't farm the Dead Island, says Alex. Hey, yo, what do you mean you don't farm the Dead Island? What's the point? The devs added the Dead Island. They didn't add it for no reason. They added it for it to be farmed. And I will farm the Dead Island. Break Dad said. Yes. They say enhanced. Why am I running around the base like a headless chicken? I got things to do. I got places to visit. Things to check out. Of course, more leather. Boss tasks too hard. Just skip them and do another day tasks. What? Okay, there we go. I gotta get this. Where do you get so many inhalers? From playing this game for many years, you used to be able to get inhalers inside of the season pass and the laboratory. That's what's up. Oh, I'm pretty sure my chemistry bench is done. There you go. I got 5 guacamole. Nuts. You only store 20 of that stuff. That's ass. Hey, yo, let us upgrade the chemistry bench. The island region. Not the island region, guys, but the swamp region. Mark my words. Will let us upgrade the chemistry bench. Because the chemistry bench is quite annoying. I can only, like, get 5 things. I can only get 5 guacamole from here. And it's quite fast to do it. So you just gotta, like, stay in the base to smelt all of that. Use the protective spray to protect from the spores. I mean, it does give some spore protection, but I kind of don't want to waste these spore blockers. I feel like they're already quite expensive. I don't think they're worth it, honestly. I don't think it's worth it to use these things. And they last only for like 30 seconds. Yeah, I think they last only for like 30 seconds. That ain't worth it, in my opinion. Titanium is so much easier to make. I'm happy for that, and easier to farm, surely. Actually, titanium, I think it's more difficult to farm now than before. I think it's more difficult to farm now than before. Okay. To the other island we go. So I do have to craft a new armor set because I still don't have it. I haven't crafted it yet, correct? Correct. You know what I need? I never thought that I'll say this, but I want my tanning rack, ladies and gentlemen. I just need extra 50 infected genomes. If I got this, I would probably upgrade my tanning rack right now because I kind of need a lot of leather and I might as well just spend my genomes. I kind of want to buy something. I have those genomes. I look at the store. I'm like, I gotta buy something. Might as well. Just saw the price, guys. 450 genomes for 1 Poppy Rottweiler. Saint Bernard puppies are only 270 genomes. It's insane. It's nuts. Why so expensive? Hey, yo, 450. That's insane. That is actually insane. Cheap, surely. Tier 4 puppy soon. That is nuts. That is actually insane. I kind of want to get a Rottweiler dog though, but that's so many genomes. That's like so many genomes. If I could get a guaranteed... If I could get a guaranteed... Doberman. Actually, it's not a Rottweiler, it's Doberman. Potato, potato, they're the same. In any case. Do we have Rottweilers? We do have Rottweilers. How does one even get Rottweilers? I forgot. How did I get a Rottweiler? From the Commune Trials event? Confusion is real. In any case, I got the new armor. Got the new armor. I'm gonna get a couple of inhalers. And we're going to the dead island, ladies and gentlemen. Some people said that, Cyrek, you don't farm the dead island. What do you mean you don't farm the dead island? And why did they add it to the game? Huh? I want to farm the dead island. We already know that farming the old mine and Sand Quarry is easy. But the dead island... That's a different story. It's a different beast. My pistol is done. We got 4 pistols, ladies and gentlemen. 4 pistols. My repair bench is working overtime. So yeah, getting the repair bench is quite nice. Especially with all like these new updates and everything. There we go. I get to combine these masks now. That's something, I assume. And later I'll be able to repair it fully. Don't farm the dead island. I want to go to the dead island. I want to go to the dead island. I don't need this armor set though. We're going to store the armor here. So I'm just like exclusively going to the dead island right now. If I fail the dead island, if it's not worth it to farm or whatever, we're going to go somewhere else. We will go somewhere else. I already had the jacket. Didn't have to craft the full armor here in any case. We also could have gotten just a gas mask instead of this anti-spore mask. But in any case... Okay, let's grab this. The more inhalers, the better. We got the pistols. What else do I need? Drills and we can go. Let's get like 1 drill. Ain't no way I'll need 2 drills, but hey, let's get 2 drills. 2 drills, a machete, and a saw blade mace. Yeah, there we go. That's enough. I think that is enough. Just in case things go south, let's get a shotgun. There we go. That's more than enough right now for the dead island. Yeah. You need a lot of inhalers, if not enhanced armor. Yeah, we did bring a lot of inhalers. But at the same time, inhalers are quite expensive. Yeah, that's why you don't farm the dead island. That's why it's bad. I don't want to waste my enhanced armor. I could bring the enhanced armor there, but I think it's too expensive. Shotgun with long silencer good for cocoons. Okay. I just realized that, yeah, you go to the dead island and it constantly spawns those stupid parasites. I don't want to go to the dead island. If you focus purely on titanium ore, it should be fine, I think. I'll see. Okay, let's see. How to get boat fast, bro? Please answer. You just gotta get the boat parts, clear the sewers, and you'll get it very fast. That's the fastest way to get the boat. It's not like there's another way to get the boat. But when people ask that, you just gotta give them the fastest way to get the boat. That's the only way to get the boat. Which happens to be the fastest way. Which is also the slowest way. When you think about it, because it's the only way. In any case, back to the sewers. Back to the... I'm going somewhere, that's it. The dead island. There we go. You forgot to bring your spears. Yes. Well, let's go to the dead island. So any other tips that I need to know? Am I doing something wrong? Okay. Of course, I'm not going to be able to loot this place because... Yeah, look at the amount of spore things that are going up. Okay, bro is dead. Look at the parasite. It's coming here. It's wild. Diabolical, as you guys like to say. Look at this, I got leather. So you always get 1 chest in front of here. And then we get another chest. Do we go left or do we go right? I gotta pop this cocoon. No, don't want to destroy those parasites. Okay, let's pop that stupid spore miasma. There we go. Do backflip to detract zombies. Maybe that's a good idea. Oh no, didn't mean to stand up. Well, in any case. Spore bloater, hey? So yeah, currently we are farming the dead island. Oh no, my pistol is stuck. I have a machete pistol. Can I loot this without aggroing these guys? Inhaler as soon as red to save the armor durability. Yep. Okay, there's another parasite. I hate these parasites so much. They're so annoying. The thing's gonna disappear. Okay, let me throw. You know what? I think it's just easier to kill these stupid spore wolves. Okay. These guys are going to explode. I wish these blobs would drop something. I would like to destroy those blobs then. Yeah, because I would like to destroy that cocoon thing, but it doesn't do anything. It is quite useless. There's also an infected bear, but it does nothing, so what's the point of that infected bear? Okay, there we go. We're inside of the thing. Of course. But hey, once we have the pistol, it's easy. It is easy. Oh no. Okay, these things are gonna pop. Of course, I stepped on everything. My boots. My precious new boots. So you go to the dead island to farm titanium. That is something. Because there we go. 6 titanium ores, like basically 1 titanium. No! Okay. Let's pop these spore things. The special cocoons that spawn parasites drop a couple of spore samples. But spore samples are quite bad, no? I can't even target. 800 health. They got 800 health. Is there a chest inside of this? Inside of this place? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to drill that without killing the stupid cocoon. It'll take forever to pop this. Okay, well, these guys are going to explode. Bruh. I don't even know the best strat about this cocoon. Seems useless. Don't want to kill it. Okay, of course, got stuck. Use VSS. I don't think it'll be cheaper. I think this thing is still cheaper than the VSS and anything else that we currently got. Of course, red. These things just popped again, of course. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so inside we just have like 1 halite and that's it. But I can farm that halite. Run behind the cocoon. Yeah, I didn't know that there's nobody here. I thought there will be more zombies. We still have parasites coming out of nowhere. Well, finally I'm able to finish mining and drilling this titanium ore. And we got 1 more titanium here. Get the loot, Poppy. I did get the loot. I did get 8 spore samples, which is quite useless. Like, killing this thing is useless. I don't like this guy. I don't like that, dude. Okay, let's save my pistol. It's almost broken. Glad that I saved it. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, there's the bear. I thought that's the parasite. We gotta go to another dead island. Okay, it's up there. To another island. To another cave, sorry. Of course. And there's a chest. I want to loot this chest. Go on, give me the loot. Give me the good stuff. Didn't get any good stuff. Believe it or not, guys, I got no good stuff. And we got another chest. I actually got 2 chests. And of course, I'm not going to be able to loot that chest because of the cocoon that spawns things. There are 3 cocoons total. You killed 1 only. Yep. There's 1 at the bottom and 2 inside of caves. From what I can see. Also, halite is alright to mine. You definitely gotta mine halite. Well, you're inside of the dead island. Yeah, the dead island is kind of bad. But that's one of the ways to get titanium. Any tips and tricks to deal with those cocoons? Because they are quite frustrating to deal with. Why so many parasites? That's so annoying. Because those cocoons keep spawning the parasites. That's why. Okay, well, at least here we have more space to destroy this. There's 1 more chest. Is it worth it to kill it? I don't know. Okay, well, now we can... Hey, yo, got too much damage. At least my armor's still alright. Use a bow in the cocoon. Hey, yo, it takes forever to kill it with these weapons. Thinking you'll have enough time to open the chests. But I also want to drill the rest of the stuff. And, like, it's just way too complicated. I think it's just better to kill the cocoon than, like, run around. I barely have enough time. Okay, let's go this way. No, not the parasites. Why do you aggro on the parasites? Just pop the parasites and make progress. And once you're drilling, then get out. But like what? I'll just drill once. I'll get out there. I pop the parasites. It feels like so much work just to like loot one thing. But also killing the thing is also useless. The blob. There we go. Now I can drill a bit. I think I found a strat. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I found a strat. Okay, so we gotta go this way. So you gotta spawn those parasites the opposite side from what you're doing. There we go. I need to open up this chest. There we go. I'm gonna spawn the parasites and I can go back to drilling this halite. There we go. I drilled the halite. Now I'll try to open up the chest. Before we open up the chest, let's spawn these parasites. There we go. We're gonna pop these guys. These parasites. Of course, didn't work. Whatever. Let's try it again. There we go. These guys spawned and... Will I have enough time to loot the chest? Nope. Cannot loot the chest. We'll have to pop the parasite. Can we have a close-up for my meme, please? Close-up of what? Drill bit by bit. So yeah, drilling is possible, but looting the chest doesn't seem possible. We can drill the thing up there. Can definitely drill the thing up there, but yeah, like looting the chest is going to be impossible. That parasite swimming looks like it. Yep. They say be faster. With what? Be faster with what? At least you don't have to like kill those parasites. Try harder, be faster, be better. But there's nothing. I'm trying to find a cheap way to open that chest, but there's no way. You'll have to like kill the stupid cocoon. Like that's it. You have to kill it if you want to loot that chest. But I don't think it's worth it to loot that chest. And you don't have to like drill that titanium. Don't pop them. There's a limit how many can spawn. Just walk them around. Wait, really? Simon, why didn't you say that before? Hey, yo! Where were you? Where were you? And now they stopped coming because I spawned the swarm of them. Hey, yo, why nobody told me that before? Big brain, Simon. Big brain. Okay, so we can now open up this chest peacefully. I did. Sorry, I didn't see your comment then. Your big brain. The biggest brain of all of them. Simon, you're the biggest brain. You're still the biggest brain. Which makes sense. Why didn't I think about spawning like 20 of those stupid parasites? And the cocoon is at 32%. Look at this. I can like loot everything peacefully and get out of here. None of these other parasites just annoy us. That's like so smart. That's like so smart. I still want to go and pop that cocoon because it's a 32%. It's a 32 health. Got it. These guys will pop. Sorry. But yeah, wasting a lot of healing items here is insane. Okay, this thing's gonna pop perhaps. There we go, pop it. Just put it out of its misery. So that's it. You got like 2 islands. 2 caves, sorry. You got 2 caves. Everything else is useless. So you don't really farm the dead island unless you need... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We could bring here the enhanced armor. You know what? Enhanced armor, worth it. For the dead island. Because you do use a lot of inhalers. That's all I gotta say. Bro is stuck right now. Bro is so stuck. Oh, I gotta pop something. There we go. The thing is dead, and the thing is dead as well. Keep rotating those parasites like someone said. Rotating? I mean, we figured it out. We spawned a bunch of those parasites and that's it. Not gonna loot this guy. And of course, there's another dude. Hello. But inhaler is cheaper than the armor. Is it though? It depends. If you got a lot of inhalers, it's good. If you have those inhalers saved up from like 7 years of grinding, then yes, they're cheap. But if you have 0 inhalers, they're not that cheap to craft. Like 1 inhaler costs 4 spore blockers. And you gotta farm the lab to get those inhalers. And you get like, what, only a stack of inhalers? At least the bear is like blind. That's good. Thanks, bear. The Pookie bear did not see me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh lord. Gonna get eaten alive by these zombies. But I still like it. As somebody said, it's not just mindless farming. You gotta think what you're doing is not just like brute forcing your way through here. I do like that. And I just broke my pistol. The day couldn't have been worse. Couldn't have gone worse. I have 69 inhalers. Nice. We got a few hundred from the labs. That is cool. Yeah, this chest was useless. Like, some chests are nice, some chests are bad. So, my verdict on the dead island, looting it like once. You can definitely loot it cheaper now when we know what's up with those parasites. Looting for titanium, we got almost 2 stacks of titanium. That's like, what, 4? Almost 8 titanium. We got like 7 titanium here. 7 titanium bars. 7 titanium bars. 24 titanium ore equals 4 titanium bars. 2 titanium out. Wait, 24 titanium bars. Oh, I see. 24 titanium is 4 actually, yeah. In any case. So what do we do? Next, that's it. We just leave the dead island. I think I looted it fully. There's nothing else. And they're all the chests the same. So yeah, I don't think I should loot the dead island. I want to loot the dead island again, though. And he just can't read my messages. Says, SD, don't pop them. Only 4 or 5 can be spawned, so rotate. Brother, you're probably delayed with the live stream. We already figured it out, SD. We already figured it out. You're behind the live stream. The old mine is easy, though. Let's go to the old mine. So, Dead Island gives us an okay amount of titanium. I am thinking titanium. Maybe titanium is easier to farm than before. Dead Island for leather and titanium. Dead Island for leather. I got no leather inside of the Dead Island, brother. I got 6 thick hides and like 2 thick leather. And titanium, old mine for the rest. Okay, Dead Island for leather and titanium. Old mine for the rest. Okay, let's loot the old mine. Okay, look at this. You could probably melee these guys, but I think it's quite dumb to worry about meleeing them. They already use like just a little bit of durability of your pistol, and you can mess up faster when you use melee weapons. Okay. Sneak attacking them, though, is quite nice. Okay. Too much gear for daily grind. But if you bring the pistol here... Ooh, we got a shovel! Thanks, devs! Thank you. I take all of my words back. Any bad thing that I ever said about this update, I take it back. It was worth it. The shovel was worth it. If we could only find pistols here or whatever. So yeah, looting here is definitely doable. Still, daily tasks make these places way more difficult. But hey, the pistols make it a lot better, and pistols are quite cheap. So there's that. Oh, we got a spore runner. What if I attack that spore runner? A shovel. We did get a shovel, ladies and gents. We did get a shovel. I thought I'll be able to shoot it twice before it attacks me. Disappointment is immeasurable. You can bring a Glock for the miasma in case you need to kill them. It's out of range, the miasma thing. Maybe. But isn't it cheaper to just use this pistol? Because you can like shoot the spore miasma like a couple of times and you can like go away and wait until it disappears. And then you can shoot it again. Like you can go back and bam, 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 bam. Keep shooting those spore miasmas. Like for example, this spore miasma. I think it's better to pop this spore miasma. Because there will be another zombie that I can do this. The most boring update in my opinion says Artifact 26. I don't think it's a boring update. I think it's one of the least boring updates actually that they've added. So yeah, when you just don't brute force it, it's alright. Do I need to kill this guy? Hey, no way. Anything useful up there? Okay, we're inside of the cave. Oh no, there's the spitter. Didn't see it. Go and spit again, please. So yeah, let's loot the chest. Not a boring update, but could have been better though. Everything could have been better. As everything in life, even if somebody gives you like $2 million, you'd be like, oh, could have been 4. Could always be more. Something can always be better. Hey, yo, we got 2 bolts. 3 bolts, actually. We got 3 bolts. We need halite as well. I'm gonna farm that halite. You need halite for what? For the anti-spore rifle, which is quite cheap to craft as well, considering it's only like 4 copper bars. Is it only 4? Yeah, it's 4 copper bars. Anti-spore rifle. Yeah, titanium alloy might be alright for... I don't even know. I don't know. For example, the transport hub update was way better. With the drone and everything. I agree that the transport hub was better than this update. I agree. I wouldn't say that this update is boring, though. Do I just avoid this guy? Is bro gonna attack me? Of course, there's the stupid spitter. And they spit from so far, I can't like even get closer to another zombie. Okay, go and spit again. Got him. Got him. You need 12 halite for that. So yeah, we could get halite. When you farm these zones, you can also get halite. Anybody who's gonna attack me here? But yeah, I'm thinking about this old mine. Does it give anything useful? Is it even worth it to farm the old mine? You farm it just for the halite. I think the old mine is kind of useless when you think about it. I think the dead island. You farm the sand quarry. And you farm the dead island. That's it. You don't farm this place because the old mine gives nothing that the other place doesn't give. You get more halite from the dead island. And you kind of get the same amount of loot. Am I cooking, guys? Am I onto something? You need a lot of gasoline for this update. Yep. Yes, sir. So yeah, what's the point of this old mine? People said that, oh, for everything else you loot the old mine. But like, what's the point of the old mine? You farm it for the quartz to get lenses. But like... what do you need lenses for? Like, I'm quite curious. Like, what do you need lenses for? For like the gun mods and that's it? Yeah, for the anti-spore rifle, you just need like 4 lenses to get the quartz. So you loot here, you get the quartz, so you loot this place occasionally just to get a couple of lenses then, and that's it. Let's see, save the pistol. Yeah, the pistol's almost broken. We can get another pistol. Thanks for the info. Lens to repair the rifle. I think it's quite expensive to repair the rifle with lenses, no? Old mine is cheaper to do. The old mine is cheaper to do, but it doesn't give titanium. The only reason... I don't know, I still feel like it's cheaper to do, but like, what do you get here? Feels like I'm just wasting my time. I'm getting a lot of these spore samples. And you do get a bunch of seaweed. I don't think you get seaweed inside of the other place. Yeah, I don't think you get seaweed from the dead island. 20 to fully repair. 20 lenses to repair the what? One of these rifles? Nuts. New armor requires lenses. I don't think it does. I just checked it, unless I'm tripping. But yeah, the new armor requires glass. But it does not require any lenses. Oh, it does require, like, the enhanced jacket and this stuff. They do require a bit of lenses, yes. Dega, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Raiders, Colonel at the factory task. He's not there. Try to contact support, because I don't know why he's not there. You're the first person to say that. So that is interesting. Okay, let's pop this guy real quick. Oh no, oh no. And we got another spitter. Oh my goodness, I thought I popped it. I thought I popped it. Okay, that guy's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I messed it up. I messed it all up. Okay, there we go, they're dead. We did it, and we didn't lose that much armor durability. I came here for the chest. It's all about the chest. Okay, let's get the spore runner. Kind of bad chest as well. Like, getting leather is alright, but you might as well just loot the other place, the sand quarry, for the leather. So I don't know what's the point of the old mine. Just for the lenses, basically. Kinda. Go to the top. Wait, I haven't looted everything yet. Haven't been up there yet. Oh yeah, there's something. There is no chests. There's a bunch of seaweed. So you loot this place for the seaweed and lenses. So it is useful. So it is useful. And yeah, farming isn't that expensive when you get the pistols, but it's... So, well, I'll pick up some of those. And we're gonna run through here. And I think that's about it. We got everything inside of this island. Alright, so finally we figured it out, how to loot these places. Sweet. So I think we got all the chests in this place. Yeah, we got 2 chests here. 1 chest there at the at the entrance. Actually, it was at the entrance in the other place. So yeah, 2 chests there and a chest there and plus a chest inside of the cave. So that's 4 chests. We got 4 chests. We can farm quartz. Luckily, I have like insane amount of quartz. Like we got quartz for life. Those people that farm quartz, congratulations. You don't have to come to this place. I mean, you still got to come here for the seaweed to get iodine. But the dead island is where the things are at. That's where you get the good loot. Inside of the dead island. The new update is a flop? Would definitely not say that it's a flop. Definitely not a flop. So yeah, we did farm things. We got loot. Let's bring the loot back to the base. It's just a lot of fuel and everything. But it's kind of nice. I like the update more now. There we go. I like the update more. Because you can definitely loot the islands here the smart way. Instead of just like blasting your guns, you just gotta be careful. It's easier to mess up there. It's just that it's weird. The stakes are high, but the rewards are very low. But we do get a decent amount of titanium. We got like 2 stacks of titanium ore. That's like 8 titanium bars. Which is something. What do you think about the Pursuit of Luck event? It's great. It gives a bunch of caps. And if you save a lot of caps, eventually you will be able to get the brick room. Once you get the other thing first, once you get the broken slot machine, you'll be able to unlock the brick room, and then you can use the brick room. It's pretty good. I like the Pursuit of Luck event. The Pursuit of Luck event is alright. Plus, we don't really use a lot of armor when we take that place slowly. It takes like an hour for 1 piece of glass to smelt. That takes like 15 coal. And I think it's 4 glass to make 1 pistol. So 60 coal for 1 pistol and 2 hours to use 2 smelting furnaces. Yes. Luckily, we can watch like ads to speed that up. You could still get lenses. How did you get lenses in the past? How did people get lenses in the past? Bunker Bravo? LDoE lenses. You can still get lenses. Yeah, from Bunker Alfa. You get lenses from Bunker Alfa. They're not that rare, so you don't really need to go there for the lenses. You don't need to, like, smelt those lenses. They say recycle cameras. Yeah, also cameras give lenses. You don't really need to, like, smelt lenses, because that's what I was curious about. I don't think lenses were, like, that rare. So, yeah, Bunker Alfa, Bunker Bravo. Airdrops give lenses. Okay. Well, interesting. We did farm a lot. We got lots of loot. And we need more loot. I recycle cameras. I'll start picking up cameras to recycle those as well. Seaweed, titanium, halite, more leather. So we're quite good, to be fair. Bunch of leather. We'll be repairing the pistols. We need to get more spore blockers. So yeah, the island region is a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. Like on another level cheaper when you like take things slowly. You gotta use these pistols. These anti-spore pistols are the key to looting those islands cheaply. And I'm not talking about the Sand Quarry, because for the Sand Quarry you don't need anything. Where is that set? Who took it? Oh, there we go. There it is. Let's repair this. We'll be repairing the pistols. How do you repair them? You have a repair station, and you can repair these pistols with just springs. So that's quite efficient, in my opinion. But even without the springs, these pistols are quite cheap to craft. Just need like a bit of glass. Why can't you just use regular guns? Because they have protection from the regular guns. They do a lot less damage. Plus, these anti-spore pistols do like a lot of damage. They're like very cheap to craft. So it's cheaper for you to use this than regular guns like Glocks. Kill bear on the dead island. 6 leather each. That's good, I guess. You won't have to kill the deer. Kinda. Maybe. Yeah. I just do the easy tasks for the boss. I don't do all the tasks every day. Some of the tasks are pretty easy, says Simon. Hey, yo, brother. The update's been out for like 2 days. You spoke as if you've been playing this update for like 6 years and you gave us like tips and tricks. Like, hey, I don't do all tasks every day. Bro, the update is just out for 2 days. We haven't even seen all the tasks. But that is a good trick. That is a good tip that you don't have to do all the tasks, I guess. That is a good tip. That is a good tip. The update's been out for a day. Yeah, I don't do all the tasks. Yeah. So easy, ladies and gentlemen. All I have to say, easy on the free-to-play account. Getting the sewing bench is gonna be a piece of cake. Now, when we farm that island and we know how to farm it like efficiently, it is easy. Easy to get the sewing bench. Not gonna be a problem to kill the boss. What else? And that's it. I'll be able to keep farming my storages. But the daily tasks are very difficult, though. Daily tasks are quite difficult. At least the Dead Island doesn't have AI NPCs that can ruin your tasks. Yes. We haven't seen the Spore Big One yet. Does anybody know if the Spore Big One exists? Does anybody know if the Spore Big One is a thing? I've been doing tasks every day for 64 years, says Luigi. Hey, yo. So, well, at least now I have a reason to do more Realis tasks to get storages for equipment. I am interested. Will the raiders be able to loot these storages for equipment? Because if they cannot, who knows, developers one day will maybe like fix this. But if raiders cannot loot these storages for equipment, then it's free loot. You'll have more space in the base to protect the valuable loot, and you'll be able to put these storages for equipment outside because raiders are not going to raid them anyways. Like right now, raiders don't raid any special storages unless developers will update the raiders. And that would be kind of sad. Like, for example, right now, the raiders don't raid the warehouses, and you can store all of the loot inside of the warehouse. So that's interesting. So I do like the island region. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. It's all right. When you take things slowly, when you figure some things out, it's all right. We'll need to make a video on how to farm the island region and the other stuff to help out the people, because not everybody's gonna have the patience or the resources to be able to figure out the ways to farm it. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah. And we got more titanium. I also need to do something with my furnaces. I want to bring them inside, because raiders keep destroying these furnaces. They should remove the headhunting event and add a new event for the transport hub. Absolutely. They should fix the headhunting arena. I don't think they should remove it fully. They should fix it. Wish I could move this thing somewhere inside of the base, but I can't put it on the... Oh, I can! Hey, yo. This is awesome. What if, ladies and gentlemen, what if I just expand my base a bit just for these chests? What if I add another row? Do I need to expand my base? But I have these brick walls. Building steel walls. I'm lost. The video would help, kind of confusing. Yep, I'll be definitely making the video showing how to like farm those locations cheaper. I got 2 Dragunovs, didn't even know. Sick. What do I need to repair them? Whatever, I don't have the resources to repair that stuff anyways. Probably. Yeah, I need titanium now and carbon composites. I think what, like 1 titanium is going to be like 1% or something? Because Dragunovs are alright for the island region as well, but they're probably not worth it. I think it's better to use your pistols. Because those pistols are really cheap. You can like farm those pistols by just clearing the Sand Quarry. Full coverage base, heck yeah. But I think that's dumb. That's a lot of resources. Like covering this entire thing with the base. Why? That'd be stupid. But maybe we should do this. Okay, carbon composites. Want to bring the carbon composites and I want to try to repair this. I want to try to repair the Dragunov because last time I tried to use it, it was alright. 1 carbon gives 4% and 1 titanium gives 8%. So what, like 12 something bars? 100 divided by 8? 12 and a half. So yeah, basically like 12. 12 titanium bars for 1 Dragunov. Maybe something? It does like 60 something damage to the spore zombies. It's supposed to do 172, but it does 100. It does like 69, 64 damage. It's not bad. 60 titanium or... That is a decent amount of titanium, though. That is a decent amount of titanium. But yeah, farming titanium is not that bad. When you just, like, lure those parasites, just don't explode them because they don't spawn infinitely. Yeah. Only learned that at the end. I'm just thinking what we can do with that titanium because titanium now is better to get. It's cheaper to smelt. I am just curious what we're gonna do with it. I need to move these things inside. There we go. Perfect. Just perfect. Need bunch of charcoal. Let's get this. Bruh, I think we have enough ash planks. I am ready to upgrade one of my chests. I don't know what chest we're gonna upgrade, but I am ready to upgrade one of the chests. Finally, we have enough ash planks. That is sweet. Let's grab this. Bro, I just realized that we've been live almost for 4 hours. Almost for 3 hours, excuse me. Okay, let's add that there. I like to have my campfire full of charcoal for the later needs. Not this time. If you do all tasks for a month, you can get 5,400 genomes. Yes, but that's a lot of grind. But you can get a decent amount of genomes. So that is true. Let's grab all of this. Oh no, it takes an hour and a half to smelt? Hour and 2 minutes, sorry. I'm stupid. Let's smelt all of that. There we go. You know, that's quite fun. We'll be smelting the titanium ore. We have repaired some of the gear. We're gonna repair more gear. We're good. They gotta fix the repair bench because some of the gear is way too expensive. I think we should be able to repair the anti-spore armor, but it's way too expensive to repair. You need like what, 100 copper bars? How much leather do you need? Maybe leather is alright. But leather is just gonna be even more difficult, right? Right? You'll need like 100 leather as well. Takes less time than a lens. Yeah, 20%. That's insane. Just 1% durability for that. Definitely not worth it. We gotta fix this. If it was like 10 copper bars, but even then it'd be kind of expensive, I guess. In any case. Quick question. After a year, I decided to start playing Last on Earth again. After again watching your videos, I have level 189 and no ATV or boat. Should I focus on the most now? Focus definitely on the boat. Focus on the boat. And we got 2 zip guns. And they're really fit here. So there you go, we did it. We grinded, we got the loot, we have the gear. We've learned a lot of things. Sick? That's all I have to say, sick. Is there anything else that I need to know about this update? But I think we figured out everything. So it's a bit better than I initially thought. However, still, I think the rewards inside of the island region could have been a bit better. Not a lot of people will need those things. But hey, in any case, time for us to check out memes if we even got any memes. I don't even know if we got any memes to review. I'll hop on Discord. I'll see. Maybe there are some memes. When are you going to the swamp? We were at the swamp a few live streams ago. Oh, I forgot to upgrade one of the chests. I forgot to upgrade the chest. I said that I'll be upgrading the chest. But apparently I lied to you. I bamboozled you. And I scammed you guys. You got scammed. What chest do I even upgrade? Could upgrade the food chests. I'm probably going to upgrade this chest. Because it's a 60. It's at level 9 and I can store 60 items. So there we go. Let's upgrade this chest. Bada boom. And it stores now 65 items. There we go. We've upgraded the chest. And I need a few more planks and I'll be able to upgrade it to even a higher level. Sweet. You should do Bunker Bravo in event time. Not that hard. Yes, people should definitely clear Bunker Bravo during the event time. Memes? If we go any... Hey, yo, we actually got some memes. Where do I begin? Okay, so we got to begin from here-ish. I see. Are you contributing to the settlement? Should I do it? Get the daily rewards from the settlement. Progress in the settlement at your own pace, and make sure to keep getting the daily rewards. That's what the settlement is about the daily rewards. So you gotta progress in the settlement, but yeah, you don't have to like spend your entire life in the settlement, but you gotta work towards those daily rewards. So there's that. Daily rewards are insane. The settlement does help you out with those daily rewards quite a lot. Oh no, I can't find my meme music. They moved them when I type memes. That stuff is gone. No. My meme music, guys, is gone. I'll find it. Yeah, it's this meme. It's this one. Well, I found the meme stuff. Figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Well, we have even another one. There we go. We got 3 tracks in the memes now. Time to check out memes. Should I recycle turret parts? You can definitely recycle the turret parts. The witch should give 50 genomes. Yeah, for killing the witch, we should be able to get genomes as well. I think that's a good suggestion. I think that's a good suggestion. Memes? I lost the memes. I don't see them. Where are the memes? I don't know, guys. I have 66 monitors. I can't find the memes. They're like actually gone. Oh, there we go. I found the memes. They're here. I found the memes. So the first meme comes from Kira. Another non-Cyric related post, but not sorta, because Cyric said boat build didn't really change. But I didn't say that the boat build didn't really change. I said that it changed. I said that it changed. I never said that it didn't. I said that it did. But hey, thanks for the memes. Motorboat build requirements. So yeah, before the island. So yeah, some of these things are gone. Yeah, gone. And as I said, it requires 10 less carbon composites. But you do need, like, now fuel, you need springs, and you need 16 steel. So there's that. Thanks for the meme. But I never said that the boat recipe didn't change. But hey, thanks for the info. That's the boat recipe. For those that need it, we have another meme from Varen. The one and only. Cyric after 4 hours of grinding island region. And only got loot like this. And I just died. And I just died seeing this loot. But that's what we got for killing the boss, which is kind of lame. The loot from the boss could be better, guy. Could definitely be better. Could be better. Wow, we got another meme from DA that he's still on strike. Alrighty. We got another meme from Varen. Happy campaign. Theatrical scene. We won't kitchen sim in SpongeBob Night Shift. Thank you for the memes. Very cool memes, but there is no SpongeBob simulators. There is no night shifts. And sure as hell, there are no theatrical scenes yet. Someday, perhaps there will be. We got another meme from Wana. Using my free will today to create a new Cyric image. Why do I look like Floater Bloater, though? I look very dirty, and the face looks like Floater Bloater. Every time I see this face, I don't like that. I don't like that face. What have we done? What have we done with this meme, Wana? Why? What have we done? What have you done with this? Merman Cyric. Why do I look like this? Why do you keep, like, removing my beard? Hey, yo. You have enlarged my forehead. You have 100% enlarged my forehead. And you have ruined my face. Disappointment. Disappointment is immeasurable. Thanks for the meme. Thanks for enlarging my forehead. And hey, yo, I am a white knight. I am a white knight. Alright, meme. Nice meme. The motivation for others to grow one. Oh, to grow the beard. Forehead is natural. The forehead. This is not my forehead. You have done something to the forehead. First of all, these are not my eyes. This is not my nose. This is not my face. Not my lips. And you sure as hell have done something to the forehead. Maybe like you stretched it a little bit, but you've definitely done something. You've definitely done something to my forehead. Also, I have some eyebrows. You also removed my eyebrows here a bit. And my smile here is like way too dumb. The smile here is way too dumb. That's all I have to say. In any case, epic meme. At least I'm on a horse. So that's something. At least I am a knight. We got another meme from Ramen. Crater update. That's what the meme is called. Devs, listen, I have an idea. We should grab Crater and push it to main map. Yes. Absolutely. Why not? I guess that's a good meme, I assume. Thanks for the meme, Wana. The other meme here. What the hell is this? You all remember when Cyric was insecure about his forehead? Now we get to see it shine every other stream. I was never not insecure about my forehead. I was never insecure. Because I was never not insecure. That means I was always insecure. I was never insecure about my forehead. The hell you mean? I just had like this bandana once. I've had like this bandana once. Many years ago. Also, what have you done to my neck? What have you done to my teeth? Dumb. Why did you cover it? What did they cover? What? So you wear pants because like what? You're insecure about your legs? You wear socks because you're insecure about your feet? I just had a bandana once, like 6 years ago for the memes,
Hey
and
man,
it's not my
loving your
face.
streams even I don't play LDoE.
Hey yo, Hasi Ahmedi, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. In any case, you have added the bandana. You've done things to the face. Bad meme. The worst meme of the day. There we go. That's the worst meme of the day. I don't choose the best meme of the day, but that was the worst meme of the day. Yes. We got another meme from Wana. When I see Cyrek put in some overtime for Last on Earth, but no GeoGuessr, may God forgive you. Cyrek, but I'm not. Okay. Cool. Hey, let me yap about Last on Earth. We got a new update. I wanted to yap about Last on Earth and about the new island region. I don't even say bless you when people sneeze anymore. I just stare at them like this. Yeah, because why do they sneeze in public? I agree with you. You should not bless them. I agree. Excuse me. Excuse me, bandana is not mandatory. Pants are. Who said so? Who said so? What kind of music are we even listening to, guys? What kind of stuff is this? Back to the island region we go, right? And other lies that I keep telling myself. In any case, let's go to the GeoGuessr. One battle, guys. I didn't do any GeoGuessr during the other live stream, but now we're gonna do a bit of GeoGuessr. One GeoGuessr run, and we're all going to bed. We're all going to bed. Let's go. GeoGuessr. And then we're going home. This is not Poland because we got a road here. The fella might be Polish, but this ain't Poland. It's either Cambodia, Thailand, or something, whatever. They drive on the right side, so that's good. This dude drives on the left side. So it looks like they drive wherever they want. And actually, this dude drives on the right side as well. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. It's got to be around here-ish. Yeah, I feel it. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. It's got to be this. There we go. Let's vote. Very soon. In 4, 3, 2, 1. It's got to be somewhere in Asia. And it was not in Thailand. It was in Laos. Well, I was quite close. At least I knew that it's around here. But everybody kind of knew that it's in Asia. Nobody voted Poland, so maybe I'm going up against GeoGuessr pros. I feel like I might lose here. Mogliv Podiltiski. Vinny Bar. Okay, this ain't Russia. This is most likely Ukraine. Looks a bit like Romania, though. Am I right? Okay, let's go here-ish. Serbia, brother, trust me. I have my own opinion. It might be Serbia, but I never take the chat's help. I do it on my own. And ladies and gentlemen, it was Ukraine. That's why I never take chat's help. Because I'm not a cheater, and I have my own opinion. And I just realized that I saw Cold Bud in the chat. What's up, Cold Bud? I did see you there, but you just typed HH, and so hello, hello. But bro typed it like an hour ago and I just figured it out. Well, in any case, welcome. It's a big tower. So it's kind of like Chinese and this stuff. So are we in China? Perhaps. Where else could it be? It's got to be in China. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen these skyscrapers IRL. Let's go here. Or like here-ish. There we go. Hopefully I don't get knocked out. And we're almost on the last spot. And it was in China, but it was... Oh, it was in Hong Kong. Well, it was close. I was close enough. Somebody chose all the way here in Singapore at the bottom. So this poor guy got knocked out. King Kong, says Lila. Okay, that wasn't King Kong. They're growing potatoes. No, these are not potatoes. These are some bushes in any case. If those were potatoes, then it would be easy Ireland. But it ain't Ireland, is it? I am very lost right now. I want to see a bit of text to make it easier. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Prilep, Prilep. So there are Cyrillic letters and then other stuff. So where could it be? But it's kind of southern. This one? Macedonia? Yeah, I can only say Macedonia, probably, maybe. Maybe, unless it isn't. It's gotta be that. And ladies and gentlemen, it was. I got it just because of the letters. It had to be. It had to be. Smart. Big brain. Okay. Somewhere in one of the Nordic countries. Might be Finland, might be Sweden, might be Norway. All those three countries are like kind of the same country. Also Denmark, a little bit is with them as well there. All of those three countries are exactly the same one country. There we go, I said it. Where could this be? I don't know. Okay, it started loading for a while for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Sweden. We'll go here. Stockholm, absolutely. Yeah, let's go Sweden. Gotta be Sweden. And no, got knocked out because somebody changed their guess. It was not Sweden, it was Finland. No. Some bro changed their opinion in the very last second and I got knocked out. Should have been Finland. Well. In any case, I did my best. I would have failed anyways because all of them chose Finland around here. So I would have, if I had to choose Finland, I'd probably go down here. So I'd get knocked out anyways. There's no way I'd choose around here. So I'd get knocked out anyways, even if I had chosen Finland. Wrong side of the sack. Yep. In any case, wrong side of the sack. I mean, it does look like a ball sack, kinda. Yes. In any case, speaking of ball sacks, take care. And see you next time. See you tomorrow, maybe with another video or another live stream or something like that. Nice touching grass, huh? Says Suspect Bro. Yes. Thanks for the super chat.
Ha. Touching grass, huh?
Huh. Yes. You're just in time for the end of the live stream. For the rave. So take care, guys. Shout out to all of you. Peace out. Thanks for chatting. And take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, or after tomorrow. Take care, guys. Take care. And check out the new channel. Link is down in the description. The Cyrek. For those that don't know. Take care and peace out. Take care.